Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Aneria, the Shattered Realms, Session 13.
Woo! Hey, say something. Woo!
Once again, coming to you with a baleful polymorphed Dallin. Unfortunately, he's still down with the sickness, as it were. So instead, we get that little joy. But welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hopefully you all enjoyed, actually technically the last episode would be when we came back from break, but hopefully you all enjoyed your holiday season. And yeah, I think after some quick announcements, we'll just go ahead and get into it. Sound good?
Sounds good.
This week's video is brought to you by Coven Games' new Kickstarter, Out of the Maw, an all-new supplement for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition that includes over 100 pages of creepy new content for your games. New creatures like the Flesh Scarab and the Mind Mite are sure to horrify your players and give them nightmares for years to come, which is the goal. And of course, the book includes the Hungering Maw itself, an all-new epic monster to challenge and traumatize your players even further. The book also comes with a slew of new magic items, new spells, a brand new Warlock subclass, amazing artwork, and random encounter tables, including twisted tables to mutate and corrupt your creatures or landscapes. To top it all off, it comes with 2 different adventures with new locations, NPCs, and more. The Kickstarter features multiple tiers of rewards, along with some add-ons like a pin of this cute little guy. Just look at it! Grab your copy now by clicking the link in the description and backing today. Thank you to Coven Games for sponsoring this video, and we hope to see you all in the void.
Thanks, sponsors.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course.
Ring not my dinger. Ring the dinger.
Ring the dinger. It would be, I think it is.
That's a different channel.
Actually, I think it is closest to you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, far as
or Colby, maybe Colby.
You careless whispers.
Between you two.
Ring the dinger.
Yep. And don't forget to join our Discord too. That's awesome and fun. And also, check us out on streams on Friday. We stream on YouTube and on Twitch. And we just finished up a really cool contest. The winner was fantastic. Everybody did really great. It was really hard to pick anybody to win that, actually.
Lots of good submissions.
Yeah, lots of good submissions. So thank you for that. And maybe we'll have another contest sometime soon. Maybe we'll announce it on a specific episode rather than on a stream that people don't usually check out as much. But you should check it out because it's great.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
See the links in the description.
Exactly.
By the dinger.
Wait, by the dinger?
Below the dinger, yeah.
Oh, I thought we should get like a Bell plushie for with the TOA symbol on it that says "Ring that dinger."
Comes with a town crier hat.
What does a town crier hat look like?
I don't know. I always think of the 3-pointed hat.
Okay, just a tricorn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does it come with the little tail? The little what are the rat tail?
The wig.
Yeah, the rat tail wig.
The rat tail wig. Sure.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode. And I think where we're going to start off tonight is just where we left off. The Merid, this kind of half fishman-looking thing, half water tornado on the bottom. It has just surrendered. The water level has lowered back down to nothing, and
it's just ankle deep at this point.
Right. Yeah, it's basically been like flowing out slowly, and all of the little bolts that he used to push the water through have
tiny little bolts. They're all running around punching things.
Don't you know that Aneria is made out of tiny little Warforged atoms?
Yes. They're all nano
exactly.
nanopots.
Yep. But yeah, so you guys are in the room, a little haggard after a hard fight. A couple hard fights right in a row. Well, actually, I mean, the Githyanki were okay. They weren't too bad. But yeah. So
tough.
What would you like to do?
I want to check on our captive,
unconscious
rescuee.
The one that was sitting there drowning the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I figured they'd be okay because they were already stuck in a fluid. So
yeah,
you know,
go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Let's
see if he is still alive or not.
Well, that's an 11.
It appears to be organic.
You kind of roll him over onto his side, and he does cough up a little bit of water.
Is he still unconscious though?
He's kind of stirring at this point. It looks like he might be waking up shortly here.
You have to shake it, not stir it. Here, you can have it back.
What's the okay? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Like last time, there were the 2 Githzerai. We killed one.
Yep.
One went off to get more reinforcements.
Yes.
We have not seen. We were hiding in the room on the other side of the hall.
Correct.
We heard stuff going on. After a while, the door opened and these Etaquathan came in, and a fight broke out. But we didn't see the Githzerai.
No.
Victor did before we went in because it was he identified each of the. I think it was a nat 20 that we rolled for perception.
Oh yeah, because you put your ear.
Yeah, because I was trying to listen, and there was 2 male, 1 female, and 1 brute. As far as these guys were concerned, and then I believe I saw the Gith with him, like showing them the way there, wasn't it?
So you saw the Githzeri like leading them down the hall, or heard the Githzeri leading them.
And he went in that room, but he didn't come.
He went into the other room. He went back into the other room.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's the
Marid?
shark water genie doing?
The Marid is actually just floating there, just
okay.
Curiously watching all of you.
We have places to go, but I can't help but wonder, what brought you here? What were you doing trapped in that bottle? And are you some sort of servant of the Etaquathan, or?
Oh no! I mean, I technically was serving whoever opened my specific bottle, and he looks around wherever it might have gone in the confusion. But no, I've just been trapped and passed around from owner to owner for a while now. Where exactly are we?
We're under the water.
Some people say under the sea.
Well, but it's not a sea; it's a river.
Under the river.
It is the biggest part of the river.
It's wetter.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in becoming a leash.
Oh, you mean like the other one on your tail
I
there?
wouldn't mind having a second tail. I could introduce you.
I'd rather not.
You're not into earth spirits, I suppose. Tao.
Ambivalent is probably the best word for it, but it's one of those things where we just prefer to stay away from each other.
Podrick is really a splendid fellow.
I'm sure he is. He's also, and he kind of like leans over and looks basically at the base of your tail where your ring is. You know, is also very young. I am not. I am much.
How old are you?
Oh, thousands of years at this point. After a couple thousand, you just lose track.
I know the feeling.
I want to look for the bottle.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
He's gonna be like,
Get the bottle. What was it just a bottle, or was it a flask, or what?
I don't remember exactly what I said it was.
I believe you said it was a polyhedral with a cork on the top. Okay.
That is correct. Yep, it's
So
a D20 with like a cork in it. Yep.
That's a 16.
16.
Dodecahedron?
You don't find it in here.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be the room.
washed away.
Yeah, it might have
Did
been
Bruce
washed
eat
out.
it? Cut him open and see.
I can cut him open if you wish. Just win.
Is that one of my wishes? Do you do that kind of thing?
Win, not the
Oh,
end.
right. Sorry.
You forgot that win was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be able to recover the bottle that you came from, but would that be a good thing for you or a good thing for us?
I'll be long gone by the time you recover the bottle.
So you're not bound to it at all?
Not anymore.
Ah, congratulations.
Because the owner who opened the bottle is dead.
Right. Well,
This one, and I kicked the big guy.
in that
that
case, you're welcome.
Yes, I suppose thanks are in order. And apparently a proper introduction as well. I am Kediv Boslovaya.
Treasure hoard table.
Would you mind spelling that for me?
Sorry, it's Bosvolsala. Bosvosala. Bosvolsala.
Okay.
And Kediv is Khedive, and that's his title. A Kediv is
Okay.
it's like a sultan or something.
And what
like
was
that.
he again?
Kediv. He's a Marid. a viceroy of Egypt, basically. That's where
Of the
word
Trade
comes
Federation.
from. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. We are the Wayward Watch.
Yes, and individual names, please, as well. It's only proper, after all.
I want to insight check him
Sure.
to see.
Sure. Sorry, he's a little bit fourth wall breaky. He might come through.
You know what? Like a Dow or something would be. They'd be like, go ahead and roll for that. Oh, my mistake.
It's genie.
Yes.
Right?
That's a 27.
He seems to be wanting to get proper introductions. He seems to be very
He's not trying
much
to
standing on ceremony.
He's not trying to
I am
magically
Bolt.
bind us. Okay.
Yeah, that would be Faye.
Right.
Nice to meet you, Bolt.
And you as well.
Yeah, I don't want to give him my true name
Yeah.
because then he could call the wind. And
True.
And as
The name of the wind.
with a 0 wisdom, I am bold. I would just. Yep. Sure. Here's my name.
Alomah Stargazer.
Alomah.
I am Victor Rodanta
Victor.
of the Eight Rings.
And that one, and he points to the unconscious.
Not sure.
We
don't
just
know.
ascertained their name.
I see.
Are you awake yet?
But this
Pat
is
him on the
but,
face.
but
They
this
cough
is
up a little bit more water. And
But this
Not
is
yet.
Win. They joined us from the surface.
and he just kind of moves on from Win. And if there's nothing else, I suppose I will be taking my leave then.
I don't suppose you might be able to offer us a favor or a boon for freeing you. I'm not making any demands, mind you. Just
And not killing you.
it might not be. It might be the polite thing to do.
I suppose. And he
No,
runs
the
his
truth is
fingers
both.
along one of those like koi whiskers that he definitely has.
That are they constantly like?
Yeah, they're
flowing
constantly
like they're in
flowing.
water.
Yep. I suppose that a small favor would be in order here. What is it that you desire? If it is within my power, I shall grant it.
Actually,
Bring Lunera
I'm not
back.
going to metagame this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it straight.
Okay.
Well, I'm searching for my goddess, Lunera. I don't know if you know anything about her.
I am familiar. The moon and the tides are hand in hand.
Right, I should have thought of that. She's been, I believe, taken captive. We're not sure by who, but we think there may be an affiliation with the people who were holding you prisoner.
Interesting.
And those who are holding her prisoner, or at least they're interested in maintaining her captivity, if not outright destruction. Is there anything that you might know about her that you could tell us that could help us find her?
Information to help you find Lunera. And this is your wish.
Well, it's mine. I don't necessarily speak for the Wayward Watch.
Well, do we each get our own boon, or is this one for the collective group of us?
Right, that's exactly how I feel. I should have asked for a feat.
One.
Epic boon table.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage, because he's already granted the boon to Alomah.
16.
I suppose it's only fair. 3 minor boons, if they are within my power, in exchange for you releasing me from my captivity. And
Done.
not killing me, of course.
Done as well.
Very well. Information on Lunera, then.
Please.
Alomah gets the notebook out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready
go
to
on.
write on my star chart.
Here, let me get out my tape recorder. Speak clearly, please.
So
Say
he
your name.
sits there for a moment, and he kind of you see him kind of almost pass his hand through the air back and forth a little bit, and then he opens his eyes and he says, "You seek 3 books, correct?"
I do. I had one, but it was taken from me.
I can tell you the location of each of the 3,
if you wish.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Book number 1 is fairly easy to find, though you will find it hard-pressed in this sector of whatever landmass we are currently closest to. My suggestion would be to go to a large market of sorts.
Perhaps in a big city like...
Perhaps I see a tent city more than a big city.
Big town.
Big town. Yeah.
Number 2, which you have, currently floats in the void. But I assume that the one who has access to it is the one you are here to rescue.
Yes, Madame Talvain.
Yes.
She was taken captive.
Well, if you recapture her, or uncapture her if you prefer, then you will find number 2 within your grasp.
Wonderful. And the third?
And number 3. There is only one copy of number 3, which makes it easy for me to pinpoint, but difficult to see. I see something outside, far beyond the sphere of influence of this realm's kingdoms.
Outside of Aneria.
Yes, I see something, a pile of gold, jewels, other treasures, and among them, stacks of books, whole library shelves.
We need to go there.
It sounds like you're describing a dragon's hoard.
Perhaps. I think that
Stop, Alomah. We get it. You're excited.
following that particular
Just doing the sound
course
effects for you.
will lead you to the lightning rod's end.
The lightning rod.
And what of the other favors?
Victor, if you have something in mind.
Are you able to communicate with others
Yes.
from a distance? Would you mind, I guess, letting a small list of people know kind of where we are and that we are okay?
A curious favor. And he kind of spins his hand and he conjures a little crystal goblet.
Okay.
And he says, relay your message into that.
Okay.
What you wish to tell them. And who you wish to tell at the end.
So he would just list off, he would just tell Kilobix, Eve, he would tell, my brain's saying Alabaster.
Aramis?
Aramis. He would tell
some guy named Alabaster.
some random guy named Alabaster. He'd probably, just like the full gamut across the Saray, like all just the same message for each would just be that we are in deep well. Hope you're doing fine. We're currently seeking answers, but everybody's okay. So he just basically kind of be sending out a broadcast to them, so that way they know where everybody's at.
Okay. So once you finish your message and you speak their names, you go to hand it back to him, and he puts his hand up and he goes, simply ring the goblet and you should be all right.
Okay, so he rings it.
And it doesn't do anything, and then you realize you have to get your finger a little bit wet. And it just makes this kind of beautiful melody. And after a moment, you see that there's like this glow, and it almost looks like your words are swirling around in there, and then they just slowly like fade away to nothing.
Just flush down the goblet with it.
That's pretty cool, I have to say.
It is yours.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's way better than a communication ring.
I don't mean to be look a gift horse in the mouth. Can it receive messages too, by chance? Or is it just sent?
It is just sent.
That is okay. That is perfect. Thank you.
You're a prank call wedge people. I've got some few choice words for a gnome. That's we could just.
You are so obsessed with this gnome proprietor. I'm very curious to see where it ends up.
Where'd the goblet go? And you just see Bolt in the tower later on. You go,
Is your refrigerator running?
Well, then you should call a repairman. I don't understand
If it's
jokes.
running?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And for you, my fine constructed friend.
I think the only thing I have a desire for now is, well, probably outside of your realm of control. But if I ask something and you can't do it, can I ask for something smaller?
I said if it is within my power, I shall. If not...
I was wondering if you could let my creator know that where I was.
Interesting. And he kind of waves his hand in a quick circle, and a small little whirlpool comes up and consumes Bolt, and you disappear.
I just
So Bolt,
he likes to flush.
You find yourself kind of bursting out as you guys are wondering what the heck is going on. I'm sure.
No.
Did he kill him? Did we kill him now?
All right, how many years do I got to give up for this?
So you find yourself appearing. Basically, the water kind of like flows out around you, but it's not quite fading yet. It just seems to be like two hands kind of like unclasping, and you are floating in the astral sea.
Okay.
And you can see like an area just down beyond. You're just beyond whatever barrier constitutes like an area proper and the division between the astral sea. And your chest cavity opens up, which hasn't done in a while, except for when you open it. And the soul core that you have, the completed soul core, comes out, and it kind of shifts a little bit, almost like reorients itself,
Like kind of Rubik's cubing almost. Cool.
And then there's a
Ooh, okay. Nice.
that goes out, and then it just goes back into your chest and closes, and the two hands go whoosh and clap, and you appear back prone, but
I'm just on the ground.
Can I roll a stealth check to see if I'm behind them right at this point? About to kill
yes,
him?
I will. Yes, absolutely. Spirit Guardians are out.
Put it down.
Flavor Spirit Guardians.
Flavor Spirit Guardians.
Yep. 28. 28. Yes, you are. And he goes, Victor, please. It was only for a moment. It was the easiest way.
Are you okay?
I am fine, Victor. Thank you for your concern, though.
All right.
So I sit up. Well, thank you very much.
Of course.
What happened?
I got teleported, I believe, to the astral sea temporarily, and I've never shown Alomah. I'll actually open the chest plate up.
Did you faint?
What is that?
It's called a soul core. It basically contains my essence, memories, etc. And it sent out some sort of a pulse.
May I?
Sure.
I want to touch it.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
I mean, it's just nice and warm.
What does it smell like?
What does Bolt's soul core smell like?
No, I've got a good sense of smell.
Yeah,
I can
a
smell
little
it
bit
from
of.
feet away.
It's probably a little bit of rust, a little bit of like mechanics oil.
Have you ever smelled like metal after you've been grinding it or something? It has that kind of that smell.
Like almost acidy.
A little bit.
metallic,
Yeah, it's
tangy.
yeah.
A little burny.
Yeah.
Tell me something that only Bolt and I would know.
He is very distrusting. I do enjoy
Yes.
his whole characterization that he's got going on here.
times
He's a
it's-
fan favorite, I'm assuming.
It's a
About
good
a
one to
year.
have
About a year ago.
negotiation.
Yes.
About a year ago.
Not that story, okay.
I
Wait,
Different story.
No, tell it. Tell it.
I too would like to hear this story.
Assuming it was an embarrassing one.
probably not like you didn't like trip and fall into mud embarrassing, but more about a year ago I heard some random noises from a couple floors down, and I thought one of the creatures from the menagerie had escaped. Turns out Victor and Lyra were just
Knife dancing.
Knife dancing. Yes. But I like the idea that you stop. You're like, no, not that one. We're good. No, not that one. Totally understand.
Perfect. Well, if there's nothing else, I believe I have fulfilled my obligations.
Absolutely.
Successfully.
Can you make him breathe underwater for a while?
That's Wynn's request.
Wynn did help.
I don't believe
Wynn,
that
I actually turned to Wynn and asked them, do you have any request? Since you were instrumental in helping.
We are already on the only mission that matters. Anything that can help us save Madame Talvain would be preferable.
Victor having the ability to breathe underwater for a while would help us immensely, I believe.
The Marid just waves his hand and says, an hour or so, I think, should suffice.
My head like...
You also
music.
You anime nosebleed, but it's all water.
Now it's like this like circular hoop of like...
I'll just say that you grow a pair of koi whiskers.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think we won't to draw this
Detain you any
to show
longer.
Lyra. Hold still.
Great. If you do see that container anywhere, destroy it, please. Lest another foolish djinn find their way into it. Or Marid, I suppose.
Okay.
I sent another message.
To
Lyra, because I forgot Lyra.
Little do you know.
It was like a panic.
Little do you know, the goblet. People can see how many messages you've sent.
Yeah.
She's
number 8.
when you send them collectively.
At the bottom, there's
So,
like a timestamp.
so she knows now that she's special because she got only one, and everyone else got.
well, she just knows that she only got one. She doesn't.
She didn't
know
have to mute
which
the
one
group
of
chat.
one. Yeah. Okay.
If I may, if that other Githzerai is in that room still, we did wound them pretty severely. We ought to perhaps take advantage before they can bring more reinforcements.
I have an idea. I am coming to kill you, Victor.
Wait, no, that will ruin the element of surprise.
Every Githzerai in the universe gets this message.
Did you just say get there? Again,
I'm
you're
taking that
not
goblet
writing.
from you.
You're not writing it. You're literally just like speaking into it. But yeah,
Worst
the
rogue
message,
ever.
the message disappears.
I think they'll know.
Yeah.
Why would you?
I think you
why
just
would
threatened an entire
forewarn them?
race, but okay.
I don't know. I just wanted them to make sure that they were paranoid. When they're paranoid, they make mistakes. You got to get into their head.
Well, let's go now before they have time to
Perfect. Maybe we can jump them while they're reading the note. It'll be
prepare
perfect.
for an ambush.
You are now you're going to become stories like terror for Githzerai children.
Victor's
Every Githzerai in the entire.
Victor's coming for you. You better be good.
Yeah, let's make our way to the other room.
Yeah. So you guys run through. Wynn says that they will stay behind to watch over the elf, just because it seems like that's a better use of their time. And you guys will run basically the 20 feet down the hall, back into the other room, hit the switch to open it up, and there is a very panicked-looking Githzerai that's standing right there.
I have found you, my quarry.
I knew it.
He just lets out a yelp, and then he's just going to try and strike you really quick.
I have 18 hit points. He's going to kill me.
This is not the one that I want.
I guess Victor wasn't that scary after all.
It's going to be funny.
You're gonna collapse in Alomah, and I will be just right behind you, be like at the same time.
It's going to be funny.
This is a...
Because he was pretty injured when he teleported away, right?
Indeed, he was.
I had like...
And he still looks very injured. This is a 24.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So that's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yep. You know what?
Plus-
I'm not.
Still awake?
No, don't take
Don't absorb
that.
it. Don't absorb
Don't
it.
encourage it.
Don't absorb it.
It's like I'm not
Plus-
even. I'm not.
Okay.
That was a lot of dice.
Yeah, there's no way you're still standing.
There's at least 4 dice.
This is a Jack Sparrow
I'm
moment.
unconscious.
You just run in and he just punches you right in the
Coming
face.
to kill you.
Yes.
plus 49 psychic damage.
He goes, ha! Just hits the ground.
Now it's your total HP again to kill you outright.
Correct.
Okay,
They have to be total. So then I have total right now. My max HP is 91 with the 8.
Okay. Yeah. So and then you have to.
Which lasts for how
If you're
long?
unconscious, you automatically.
And you get disintegrated. Turn
Yeah.
into dust.
If you are unconscious, do you automatically fail your saving throw?
Yeah.
If you get hit again,
No, it's on the same attack. So I assume you probably get to roll your saving throw on this.
well, just on his turn.
Okay.
No, not death saving
So
throw.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I wasn't
additional
unconscious
ability
before.
on the actual effect.
Okay, so this is I had 4 hit points. So when this other psychic
the
damage,
psychic.
if I ran, it was 18. Before the psychic, it was 18.
No. Sorry. You don't have to worry about taking. Don't worry about that. I just need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, so 18.
Okay, you're good.
plus-
that's over what you needed. So you don't get the other effect from the temporal strike, but he definitely palm strikes you and you just collapse backwards with a little spurt of blood.
I'll just look at Alomah and go, all right, let's both attack.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Let's
I
see.
need to pull up this character again.
And win.
Win stayed back. in the
Wednesday.
room.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. They are watching over that other.
Unconscious.
Well, that would be a 28 to hit. Like I said, Victor falls.
Mine's an 18.
That I think both of those will hit. So I just need to make sure. This one. Is it you? Nope, that's
All around me are
Hugh? His name's Hugh?
familiar faces, worn out
Engineering.
places.
You're just mumbling in your sleep.
I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of sad.
yes,
dreams.
both of those will hit. So roll me damage, please.
Dreams
I
in
just
which
did a guiding bolt.
Okay.
I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
11.
11 damage.
17.
And 17. Okay. Yeah, you both strike him and he stumbles and then he is going to.
Can I strike him again? Since it's
That's true.
I get 2
Technically, you
attacks?
did get 2 attacks. Yep. Go ahead and strike him again.
Higher. On this
Yeah.
attack
Go ahead and roll me damage.
And that's 12.
12. He is still up. He is going to try. I'm going to just go ahead and say it's his turn again, without having to worry about Oh, nice! He does recharge it. He's going to try and strike at Alomah this time, which is a 22 to hit. Miss.
What's your AC right now?
23.
23.
Is that always 23?
No,
Got
just
his new
when I got the new.
iron tree.
When he got the,
so
the
it's-
new
it's gonna be 23
overpowered
now.
armor.
That's higher.
plus,
Nice.
plus 2 shield.
Yeah.
And a cloak of protection.
Yeah, that's the difference is you don't have the +2 shield or according protection.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay. Then he is just going to try and run. So if you both want to make me an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
He's running back into the room.
No, he's diving between you to try and run down the hall.
Can I make an opportunity grapple?
Yeah, because that's an attack, isn't it?
My first death save is a
I
failure.
mean, it's a special attack, it says. I don't.
No, opportunity attacks can only be in
I
melee.
I'll just
think,
have to
Yeah,
attack that.
Yeah.
my first
23!
that'll hit.
Would you let me Thorn Whip as a opportunity attack?
Not if you
I
don't, have the feat.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
10 damage.
I mean, that's like.
Also, he had disadvantage when he attacked Alomah, by the way, because of the fist.
reliable talent doesn't work
Yeah,
for
you
death
don't.
saves, right?
No.
Oh, come on.
So
I will have you roll me.
I just rolled. I failed.
So
I got lightning bolt now. I'll just zap you back
unarmed
to life.
strike.
Unarmed strike. Here you
Come on,
go.
baby. +4 to hit.
Get it.
That's cocked.
Shillelagh.
That's a 19 to hit
That is going to hit.
for -1 damage.
I think it's
A minimum of one, I think.
I always
He heals from my attack.
ooh, thank you.
Start hitting us.
No,
You are the healer after all.
my homebrew rule is always that you at least deal 1
Okay,
damage,
then 1 damage.
which
Oh,
is
wait. Oh, I was gonna say sorry.
that's exactly how much you need.
Because if a mosquito can do
Because-
1 damage.
Because I also would be able to add
think
my
hitting with
Dow
a stick would do.
bludgeoning
Okay,
damage.
yeah.
So it'd be another
all you
5,
needed is
so
1.
6.
So yeah, he literally had 1 hit point left after Bolt's attack. So you like Bolt strikes him and he kind of stumbles and right into Alomah, and you just kind of hit him with the shield and knock him unconscious. Yeah,
Nice.
He
That's
runs
funny.
into your shield and falls.
perfect.
Second save is a 4.
What do you guys think of that at home? Leave a comment and tell me what
He
you
hasn't
think
told
about.
you to roll him yet.
No, I had him roll 1.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Did you
first one's a
succeed?
failure. I just rolled the second one, assuming that we're going to have another one. at the end of combat, but-
So that was opportunity attack. So technically, if we were in a round, it would be Victor and Alomah's turn, or not Victor, Alomah and Bolt's turn before your second roll. So.
All right, I'm going to cast. Goodness, I'm getting kind of low on spells here. I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
How long is the casting time on that?
It's just an action.
Action.
10 minutes, I died.
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't the prayer of healing.
No.
I need to get a healer.
I couldn't remember which
And
one
I'm
was
going
which.
to start to heal Victor.
Okay.
With it.
I could use the scepter, but I only have 1 charge left.
No, it's
Disappears.
okay.
It disappears and it takes
He's like
my magic
unconscious.
with it.
Oh, no.
So
No,
I
the
gotta,
scepter doesn't disappear.
I gotta dump a bunch.
I thought
into
just.
It just runs out of charges until you pass it off.
But it takes my magic with it if it
Mhm.
runs out of charges. Right?
Yeah. Until the curse is removed, you can't have that spell. Yeah, that's basically the whole curse.
All right.
Holy dice.
So over the space of a minute,
That one dice is like, eh,
I
man.
heal Victor for 75 hit points.
Okay.
Woo! Thank you.
Healing hands.
Healing hands, yeah.
He's just laying there.
Yep. So Alomah, you crack the Githyanki in the back of the head, and then you immediately like crouch down and slam your palms into Victor's chest, and this kind of just
take the
warmth
scepter.
of the night and the moon kind of flows into him and makes him. It rings him in that kind of the kind of moon glow, and soon enough, Victor, your eyes flutter open.
Walt,
Where
would
is
you
he?
mind perhaps securing the Githyanki?
Of course.
Maybe we could question him.
I got him.
No.
Oh.
You let him know we were coming, and he
But it worked.
almost killed you.
It was worked. You saw the terror in his eyes.
I will.
in
I
the
will
last
tie him. I
moments.
will tie him up like with his hands like this, so he can't do somatic stuff.
Okay.
Victor will get up and say, "There's other ways to do that too. You can take the
let's-
fingers off."
Let's grab.
Yes,
let's
true.
let's
I was
grab.
thinking about just breaking the arms and tying them in a knife.
Let's grab Wynn and the elf, and maybe get back into this room where the rest of the and seal the door.
Sounds good.
Can we put the Githyanki in one of the tanks?
So there's
Is it empty
it was
tanks?
broken, right?
the empty tank was broken because you shattered it.
Is there any other?
There's no other
tanks?
empty tanks. The rest have people in them still. But yeah, in short order, Wynn carries the unconscious elf. He looks like he's stirring a little bit more now, but he's still kind of. It's a weird kind of
Groggy.
in and out of grogginess of it. Yeah, it's not going to be just opens his eyes and suddenly he's awake kind of thing.
Do you think we can use his finger to open the other things? You don't think so?
I gave
Why
him-
don't you think so?
I gave him a
Sorry,
very
God.
small piece of beef jerky. I apologize.
Fine.
Ever since
He's a little baking dog.
he's been looking at me. More.
I suckered you once. I'll get you again.
I know it's there's a canine like
Kinship.
kinship that we have here. All right. I would like to try to take a short rest. Would that be okay with you guys?
No, I
Can we-
you wouldn't get any
can we
calls from me.
attempt
I just died.
Oh wait, but your underwater breathing only lasts for an hour.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We should probably get moving. I don't think there's anywhere we could stay for an hour that would be safe. These two rooms are. There's some visible signs of the fight in and around them. we should probably keep moving forward.
Well, let's see if we can bring this elf back, and perhaps they might be able to tell us what's going on here.
Okay.
Or
I can scout ahead.
this Githyanki, who feels like intimidating him.
I'll write him another note.
No.
Again, pointing out, not written notes. Victor just speaks to the cup.
Peel the flesh off your bones.
All the gifts.
Yeah, because he doesn't know his name, right?
I mean, unless you specify.
Just this
Victor's
message
the
appears in our
boogeyman who
head.
comes in the night and writes you, or it doesn't write you, it speaks you letters. How do they receive them? It's just like mentally, like
Yeah, it's just like ascending.
okay, so like in their head,
Without-
they're just kind of
yeah.
like what?
Without any sort of like recourse. Doesn't even say, unless you say from Victor at the end of it.
It doesn't even say like
Yeah.
where it's from. Like
Yep.
it's just gonna. I could just like broadcast random things. All of Aneria. Hello.
So I will say that if you pull the goblet out again, it does look a little dull at this point.
Okay.
It kind of looks like it's lost its luster.
Okay.
At least for now.
Got it.
Basically, it has 3 charges. Keep it in mind.
You wasted one of them
To
to warn
warn
this guy that we were coming.
Set up a trap because we're on our way. Basically.
To be fair, though, there are a lot of very scared Githyanki who think that
Who's
there
this
are
Victor
mind
person?
flayers after them now. Because that's who speaks into your mind.
Right.
Of course.
Victor.
I've never heard of a mind flayer named Victor, though. So.
Victor the Mind Flayer.
All right.
Another OC
Yeah,
to
so-
draw.
Yep.
Waiting for the elf, or are we waking the Githyanki?
I walk up to the Githyanki and slap him. Try and wake him up.
You've heard of magical sleep, now magical awake.
Actually, no. I need you to roll me a medicine check. With disadvantage because it's a slap.
That's a 15.
Well, it works. He sputters awake and kind of lurches up, and he goes. And he speaks in Gith, which I think only
I can speak.
Bold can understand. And he says, "Release me now, or Ugaroth will hunt you all down."
Yes, it is me, Victor. I am here for you. Because I don't know what he said. I assume he was just terrifying me.
Who is Ugaroth?
Let me make sure that I said the name right here.
Ergoblath? We already defeated
Yeah,
that
we
one.
did that
Twice.
guy.
We already killed him.
Twice. Ulgomax. Sorry. No. Nope. No, yeah. Sorry. It is Ulgomax. Ulgamax.
Who is this Wukomax?
He is the Lord above all.
Can I roll a history check, see if I've heard of it?
No, I did get the name wrong. Ulgomax is a completely different character. But he is important here, so we'll go ahead and allow it. I just wrote down 2 names.
You can retcon it.
No.
Fine. I don't care.
I don't know. I kind of want to. Yeah. Okay. We're good with Ulgomax. Yeah. Sorry. What did you want to do?
Can I roll a history check or intelligence check or something
Sure.
to see if I know who this Ulgomax is?
Yes. At disadvantage, please. Because this is searching for one very specific Mind Flayer name or other.
A 22.
22.
I rolled a 19 and a 14.
You've studied a lot of books. You've studied in a
So
lot
many
of
books.
libraries.
Many leather-bound books.
There was an old and you've probably with the kind of opening of Aneria and the discovery of a lot of hidden libraries, you probably have made you a point to search those libraries. Ulgomax is the name of one of the. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to do a good
Shep.
thing here.
No. No.
Ulgomax is one of the Dark Triumvirate. Basically, a trio of ancient evil creatures that used to cause havoc throughout Aneria. They had their own little slice of land that they ruled over, and they had always had plans and machinations in the works. You recall this because when you were speaking with the Eternal Gale, he mentioned that the Dark Triumvirate was one of the groups that helped Aneria basically transplant itself into the Astral Sea.
Okay.
Ulgomax specifically is an Elder Brain.
Oh, the big brain one.
I would never call Lord Ulgomax that.
I mean, that would be saying he's not smart if you didn't call him the big brain.
Would that be small-minded of us? Wait, no, I don't know.
Yes, I was going to say.
Yeah, I guess I am saying this again.
Say what you will. He will destroy you.
Can you ask him if he knows anything about Madame Talvain or the book?
Right. What do you remember before being put in one of those tubes?
This is the Gith. They weren't in the tubes.
Yeah, we're talking to the Gith.
Oh, we're talking to Gith?
Yes. Because, yeah.
I thought this was the
Nope,
elf
that's
dude.
why he's speaking Gith.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, maybe he's like a convert? Somebody like the Illithid sent out missionaries and were like, hey, can we speak to you about our Lord and Savior, Ulgomax? Okay.
Snap
Yeah,
to-
really?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
A friend of ours, Madame Talvain, and I describe what she looks like, was taken. And we believe here. Where is she?
She would be in my master's chambers at this point.
Being Ulgomax or someone else.
No. Ilthragrex is my master. But you're probably...
How do you spell that?
He spells it in Gith, though, so it's gonna be... Yeah, I'll have to translate it here.
It's the like letters that are all like...
Yep.
Cyrillic.
Ilthrigrex.
Ilthragrex.
Ilthragrex. But you're probably too late. She is being prepared for conversion.
That does not sound good. Where?
At the heart of the ship.
So I relay this
Okay.
in common. Not even caring if
Yeah.
he knows it or not. She is being held with his master named Ilthrigrix.
Ilthragrex.
I don't have enough tentacles to say that, okay? I only have one. One tentacle.
What does Bolt's tongue look like? Does Bolt have a tongue, or do they just have like a magically...
It would just be a magic voice.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd just be an enhanced thing. Well, yes. It would just... The mouth can open. And so, like, I probably do open it and move it.
Yeah, and it like shifts and...
Iron
But it's not not
Yeah.
articulated.
Yeah.
It's kind of just more, mainly to ease other people.
How many episodes are we into this series? And now we're asking the important questions.
Yeah, well, you already asked the butthole question a long
Yeah,
time ago.
exactly.
And they don't. Bolt doesn't have a tongue, but they have like taste receptors. Hence why I like
Yeah.
to eat spicy food.
They're just tiny nodules in like down the esophagus area that like when food brushed past them, it's like, oh, this
In the
is what this
esophagus,
is
there's a
supposed
bunch of
to
tiny
taste like.
little tongues. Nightmare fuel.
Right. Well, then we ought to make haste.
Yes. Anyway, I explained that she's down there being prepped for what do you say? Conversion.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like the sound of it.
Usually, it means being turned into an illithid. Or
Yeah, technically the word he probably would have used is ceramorphosis.
Ceramorphosis.
Yes.
Should we dispose of him? Can he tell us more about what these vessels are?
Yeah. What is this? The blue fluid. When I touched it, my mind was pulled into kind of a shapeless void with other minds, from what I could tell.
The synaptic gel allows us to pull psychic energy from those that touch it and convert it into energy to power the ship.
batteries. Not that I know what that means, but Matrix comes to mind.
Have you gotten your information from him? I still don't.
I've
You've conveyed.
yeah, well, I've conveyed it to Alomah, so if you were close enough to hear it.
I'm just directly telling Alomah. Victor, please.
What do
leave.
you speak? Do you speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Giant? Any of those that you don't speak?
Yeah, Celestial, Common, Dwarvish,
Let's see.
Draconic, Druidic, and Elvish.
I do not.
I'm very curious where you picked Draconic up from.
That's a good question.
Mine's R in common, deep speech, and thieves' camp.
So nothing.
Nope.
No, there's no crossover between.
Just
the
in
two
the
of you.
last couple of years, I've been very interested in Arcanus,
Okay.
and I've been reading them stuff.
Very exciting to hear that you might be going there then.
Yes, exactly. Right.
No, I just speak it in kind of common.
I think we should kill him. I know it's not very merciful.
Does he
but
speak common?
What's the easiest way to get down to the heart of the ship?
Continue down the tunnel that you came in. Or not came in, that you were heading down. Sorry.
Can I insight check him?
And that will lead you to the stairs down to the main area. And go ahead and insight check him.
12.
He seems unbothered telling you this information.
Okay.
Take that for what you will.
He says, straight down the hall, down some stairs to the main area of the ship is where we'll find him.
Sounds good. Well, let's go. I'll throw 3 of my daggers behind me, behind him, and walk out the door.
Okay.
Should we free these batteries first?
We could,
No, it'd be-
I think we should probably come back for them.
Okay.
Because
Let's go.
if they wake up and we're not here to explain what's going on, like the gentleman we left in the other room.
Nope, he's here with you.
Oh, he's
when
he's
brought
coming.
him in, yep.
I actually turned to him, and what is your name?
And he is pretty conscious at this point. Sorry, my head is all muddled. Reloric Yevas.
Reloric.
Reloric.
Unfortunately, he will hear a guttural as I pull my daggers back to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like stumbling out with you and you just
See
hear
someone
like
like
and the
on the floor as he comes to conscious.
Can you?
Where am I? Who are you?
You are on the Hollowed Interceptor, the name of a nautiloid ship.
What's a nautiloid?
We can explain later. You were in one of these tubes with the rest of these captives.
Do you remember how you were captured? Where are you from?
Just a second here. I'm Silvery Moon. I'm from Silvery Moon. I remember that there was a kind of a flash of light in the sky. We thought it was just a magic show or something, and then all of a sudden there was something descending, covering up the stars, and then everything went black. My mind just went completely blank, and I dropped. Where's Silvery Moon?
I don't think it's on our map.
Silvery Moon is not on any of your
Okay.
maps, no.
Silvery Moon is not a town I'm familiar with. Is it part of Aneria?
That's not a kingdom that I'm familiar with. I mean, Faerun's a big place, I suppose.
I'm like, that sounds familiar to me, but I couldn't place it. That's awesome.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nice.
All right. What is going on? You said we're on a
Nautiloid.
Nautiloid. And
Captured by gentlemen species that looks like this, and I point to the Gith.
oh, okay. I think I've seen one Gith before.
They usually serve Illithid masters.
Serve with it. They usually don't, actually.
Oh, well, these ones do.
So wait, you're saying that there's Illithids on the ship?
Don't know. He
Right.
died before we could get that information out of him. As Victor,
Victor's out in the hallway.
wiping your knives
I'm
off.
scouting ahead. So.
Okay. Give me a stealth check really quick too, Victor.
But regardless, can you see if you can figure out how to free the rest of these? We have something we need to take care of, and then we can come back and help.
Yeah, I'm an enchanter, so those look like enchanting runes of some kind. I might be able to figure something out.
Most likely they will all be disoriented and possibly from other worlds as well.
Other. We're not on Faerun anymore.
We're on Aneria.
I would like to learn more about this Faerun.
He
Is
kind of goes
that
a little
Colby
bit.
talking, or is that Alomah?
He goes a little bit catatonic at the news that he's no longer on his home plane, and after like a few moments, he goes, "I'll do it again. I'll do it. Sorry."
Once we're finished, we can stop back by and help everyone get out. And we have resources that might be able to help you find a way home.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Okay.
And just touch him and be like,
It will be all right, friend. Think clearly. Lunera will guide you. And I want to know more about your home.
I mean, get me out of here, and I'll tell you all about it.
I have a feeling the rest
Silvery
of these.
I would like to live in Silvery
I have a feeling the rest of these captives are either from Faerun as well, or from other places.
Have you heard of this place?
Have I been to Faerun before? In all my travels.
As far as realms go, I think Faerun is pretty popular.
Okay.
So I would say you know of Faerun. Maybe you haven't been there yet.
I know of it. We stopped in once to refuel a ship, but
just a quick
but I didn't leave.
go inside, get some sunflower seeds,
Yeah.
It's a quick stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But I've heard stories.
good luck. Saloon watch over you and all that, I suppose. We'll talk when you get back, I suppose.
He's like the moon goddess.
Yeah,
You're
the
like,
moon goddess. Yep.
There's two of them.
You live in Silvery Moon and you worship a different moon goddess.
Okay. So, Victor, what was your stealth roll?
33.
33.
And this is my gummy bear aberrant.
He's lovely. So yeah, you're able to kind of scout ahead through the tunnel. You hit that junction that is another one of those like bulkhead doors between the different halls, and you have to like crank it open. And stealthily, yeah. There doesn't
Sneaking
appear
back
to be,
into your house as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be anything on the other side that you can see. So you are able to go basically another 40 feet until it kind of curves around at the back and then descends down as a stairwell. You can see that it continues around in sort of like an oval
and I
shape.
would have told you down the hall to a set of stairs.
Okay.
And you do not see anything obstructing your view. There's no guards or anything like that you can see.
Okay. I will kind of look back, see if they're coming down the hallway yet. Or...
We'd be following him.
Yeah. As soon as we let elf guy. I forgot his name already. I didn't write it down. I forgot it.
Do you need like some memory medication or something? I'm sorry. You seem to be.
I'm struggling today.
Roloric a little bit.
Roloric?
Yeah, Roloric.
I will, hand signal to them as they're kind of coming up. I'm going to cast the Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to fall backwards. Acrobatically down the hole. Is a hole, right?
It was
like a ladder?
No,
Stairs.
it's
I fall down the stairs acrobatically. I'll walk down the stairs. I was imagining you came and like,
no,
like
yeah,
a hole in the ground.
sorry, no, it is like a
What is wrong with you?
He backbends and then crawls down the stairs. Exorcist style.
Worst
Dismount.
rogue ever.
There's an illithid at the bottom that says
Hashtag worst rogue ever.
She still rolled a 30.
I'm going to give you this epic dice, and in exchange, Victor does fall backwards
Yes, okay.
down the staircase. Give me an acrobatics
I will
check.
stumble down the stairs, and for comedy, it rolled low. 6 plus
Something high.
acrobatics 16, so that's 22.
22.
22. Yeah, you're still fine no matter like.
So I slip, and it's like one of those graceful falls, and at the end, I just kind of like hit the wall, and like
Yep, exactly.
nobody saw that, right? Like,
Yeah, down a couple flights, but you managed to correct it before anybody notices, and it just looks like you meant to do that.
looking around sheepishly.
That is not the usual way that I would think people would
Well,
downstairs.
after him.
No. No.
It's in a nautiloid, I suppose.
It'd be the sound of a toolbox going down the stairs.
There goes everybody's stealth checks.
Yeah.
I will look around. Do I see anybody in my vicinity?
No, there's
doors?
just more stairs going down.
Can we see him at the bottom of the stairs, or is it still curving?
It's kind of still curving, so you hit probably a landing when
Okay.
that's when you self-corrected,
I'll
we'll call it.
Look around. If I don't see anything, I'll continue.
Okay. Just normally, I'm assuming this.
Yes, this time not falling. Stealthing with a.
Had a little bit of a heart racing moment there.
There was a little bit of salt water left at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, slip.
No caution wet floor
Yeah,
sign.
did we see the
in
bottle
Gith.
anywhere? Any sign of bottle?
You can give me an investigation check as you're passing.
Yeah, as we're walking
Yeah.
along.
27 on stealth as I'm going down stealthily.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
And dirty
No,
20?
that's a dirty 18.
You do actually find the container.
Okay.
Yeah. It takes you a little bit because you find the bottom part and then you find the top as well. So
I'll just be like, Patrick, what do you think? Destroy it?
you do get the sense that Podrick would like you to destroy that vessel.
Done. He'll just smash it and step
Okay.
on it.
Perfect. That genie capture vessel, but okay. Of course, the Tao would be like, no, definitely not. So you reach the bottom of the stairs, and there is a large, expansive door with, again, it's the same kind of iris. This one looks about the size of your standard Stargate for our
big.
Stargate van. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And over it is sort of this pattern of squiggly lines that make it look like brain matter, actually. It looks like...
One of them looks like a pyramid with a dot
And,
above
does
it.
it, and from my perspective, am I able to touch it to see if it's
Yeah.
like
Don't touch it.
organic?
No, so it actually is metal. Like it's
metal.
just metal grooves made to look like, stylized to look like a brain.
Okay, I'll be looking for any inscriptions, like if there's any like, "Welcome to the galley."
You do speak.
I do
deep
speak
speech.
speech,
Yeah. There is basically a small thing that just says main chamber.
Okay.
Off to one side.
Alright.
Sort of just like a room marker there.
So he'll while he's waiting for everyone else to catch up, I'm going to check for traps and just make sure there's no
Okay.
outside of the box.
While we're traveling down, I want to drink a couple health potions.
Okay.
How beat up are you, Bolt?
I have 83 out of 173.
Ooh, pretty low.
So pretty low, but if you
A couple full action greater healing potions would probably be okay.
Yeah, I've got superiors too.
Oh, superiors, wow.
So I was thinking I could just drink some potions and you can just save your magic stuff.
I am running low on
Do you
spell
have?
slots.
I actually asked you, like, do you need any potions?
No. Somehow I managed to come through that fight largely unscathed. Thank you.
I did not.
Well,
84
that's why
plus
I'm
8.
thanking you. Because, you know, you were
40.
the one that took the brunt of the...
Yep.
Well, I generally like to protect my friends.
Total.
I will drink 2 of them. That'll get me
5.
almost max.
There doesn't appear to be any traps.
How long does your aid last for? Is it 1 hour?
It's 8 hours.
8 hours. Cool. So that gets me almost max if I do 2. I'll drink 2 of them.
How loud are these irises when they open?
The irises aren't too loud. Like you
So it's not like a.
yeah. Like
Like
there's a
everyone's
little bit of
Okay.
Think of like a socket ratchet.
Okay.
yeah, but not like it's not like
Boom.
it doesn't echo
Yeah,
down
okay.
the hallway or anything like
Okay.
that. Yeah. However, this is a much larger,
Ding dong. Ding dong.
larger one than
Ding dong,
ours.
we're here. Ding dong, we're here. Yeah. I was trying to see if I had anything that might be like oil or something I could put in it just to quiet it to stealthily get it open, but that's a giant door, so probably not going to help anything. So I'll start as they're coming down and around the corner.
So you start ratcheting the door open. As you guys come around the corner, you see the door, basically iris open, and you get your first glimpse inside. There is a large, expansive chamber with a raised sort of platform on it that seems to hold kind of this vat of something that you can't really see. It looks like maybe water inside, but it's kind of got a little bit of like that sea foam on the top of it, or river foam. Sorry,
The scum.
Yeah,
River scum.
no, more like a broth, or like a froth, right, to it. And you see there is so there's that, and then there's another little raised platform that appears to be holding some sort of large control device. That is sort of secondary to the people that you see in the room. You see a... Let's see here. I need to actually get the list.
Victor sends another message. Your dasher is 2 miles away.
Actually, if
Approaching
you try and
your door.
send
No, I'm
another
just
message, it doesn't work.
Everybody look towards the other way, away from the door, for 5 seconds.
So the first thing that you see is several robed figures kind of standing around, and they turn their heads towards you as the door's opening, because this is a large door that's opening into this main chamber. And Victor realizes that as he's opening it, like, there was no way that you were going to be able to sneak inside here. Starting to slow it
And
down.
then just like the last one.
Yeah. They all wear that same kind of almost midnight black robe with the hood and the singular eye over it. You see 2 of the creatures, the silent creatures that you guys fought before in Hollowbend Keep. The sort of larger grayish skinned ones with kind of a bulbous head that even as they like turn to look at you, they make no sound.
Oh, the ones that were summoned.
Yes. Yep.
We only fought one of those.
Yes, but you see
Yeah,
2.
okay, gotcha. Do
And-
they have the masks on?
They do not have masks on.
All right.
They're just kind of...
Victor pulls blindfold. So is this where the meeting was supposed to happen? I didn't get the memo.
Wait,
This-
what else?
What else you
do we
see?
say?
Yeah, there is still more. Yes, thank you. A great one-liner. Not quite yet, though. There's 2 more figures in the room. One is standing at the edge of the vat, and as they turn, you can see that their purplish skin and their 3 fingers. The head is broken up with tendrils, and they have a large kind of yellow eyes and a bulbous head. They're wearing a very sleek blue robe, holding a staff in one hand, and they have that very cool like high collar with the spikes at the end of it. And hanging over the vat on chains is Madame Talvain. She is kind of dangling there. Her head is just she looks unconscious. Her head is hanging, and she's just pretty much as you remember her: golden skinned tiefling, long curving horns, that sort of thing. But she looks like she has seen better days.
I.
And then Victor gives his one-liner. And
I'm
As
hoping to
he's-
draw the attention to me and not them.
As he's giving his one-liner, I am casting Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
I come down right behind you, and I'm still...
Yeah.
What did you find?
and the mind
dear.
flayer sends out a ringing voice that hits all of your minds, and he just says, "Kill them all." And the shamblers and the cultists start moving towards you.
Talking
and
sushi.
casting spells. So we're gonna go ahead and get
Pull
into
out the
combat.
goblet. No, kill them.
I don't think it works like a suggestion.
No.
It just sends a message.
Just imitate the voice of the...
Kill me.
It sounds like a fun
Dash
idea. So
Illithid.
I need to come up with this magic item and come up with some fun things that it can do. But instead, why don't we go ahead and get into combat, and we'll be right back with another fantastic battle. All right, let's go ahead and reveal the battle map, and I'll tell you a little bit about what you're seeing here. So the cultists down on level 1, which there is a 10-foot like staircase leading up to each level that you can see here. And you might not be able to see it from the top-down view, but we'll switch views here.
Where there's these angles.
Yep. But the cultists that you see down here on level 1, these are, once again, minion groups of cultists. So they have kind of different rules. They act a little bit differently than normal creatures. The Shamblers on the left and right there will identify one of them as jewelry and the other one as skins. Shirts and skins. Yeah, shirts and skins. Yeah. And then the first level, you've got some more like heavy-duty looking cultists. They look like they're getting ready to cast spells. And then in the middle there, you've got Madame Tauvain hanging. And then all the way at the back, up at the control area, is Ilgrathex, or Ilthragrex, sorry. I make up these characters and like forget their names completely. And he's back there over by the control panel. Okay, and then with that, let's go ahead and roll.
And then you have Bolt and Alomah and Wynn and Victor, who's facing the wrong direction.
This was the moment he knew.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What do they know?
Initiative, yes.
Yes, initiative.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alomah.
9.
9. Bolt.
19.
19. Victor.
15.
15. Perfect. So Alomah you have your spirit guardians out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first that is going to go is Scott. Would you mark the 2 cultists over there with a 1?
These ones?
Yep, just like between the 2 of them. The 2 cultists over there with a 2. And then that last cultist with a 3, please. And then 4, 5, and 6 for the ones on the upper bump. And it is actually number 2 that goes first. And those cultists are basically going to, they're going to kind of cut their knives through the air, and you can see it almost like rip through space itself. And then a void bolt is going to streak out and head towards, we'll just do a random one at this point because they're just opening fire at you. Alomah.
Okay.
So this is going to be only a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. You manage to bring your shield up, and the bolts kind of hit it, and you get that sort of moon glow that disperses that darkness, that void, and you can hear the cultists like murmuring as you basically bring the power of Lunera forth. And then it is Bolt's turn.
Hi, hello, my name is Bolt. Long live the void. And then I'm going to charge in.
Perfect.
And as I charge in, bonus action to grow big. So we'll just do that real quick.
Okay.
Big. Yeah, we'll go. I think that doesn't give me extra speed, does it?
Mm-mm.
I wish it did. I wish it gave me like 10 extra speed. That'd be cool. Okay. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here. And then I will attack number 3.
Okay.
Or maybe even like try to charge through them or whatever, since they're kind of a group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, long live the void.
Long live the void.
Not Spanish. So let's just a regular attack. That is 29.
29 will hit, and yeah, you just bowl him over because these are minions. So,
cool.
Yep, you just manage you just kind of like crush them underfoot.
Yeah, I just charge through and just swing my arms.
And you guys can think of these cultists as like groups of cultists rather than just like a single one.
So I'm gonna put myself there
to make it a little
bit
more epic.
Nice.
Okay.
Since they're gone at this point. And that's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm essentially charging through the minions and into the big guy here, the noiseless ones. What do you call them again?
Their name is Dimensional Shambler, so
Shamblers.
it'll make it easy. Yep.
I'm heading for shirts.
Okay, heading for shirts. let's see, I'm just checking something here because okay. That is not going to help. The next to go is Ilthrogrex. And he's going to move forward down to level 2. And you can feel him clawing into your mind, Bolt. Actually, we're going to do all of your minds. Okay.
If our mind is empty.
Charm. If you can't be charmed, you're immune to the effect.
I can't be slapped, but I can be charmed to breathe.
I have...
Everybody, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
This is against being charmed, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have advantage because of my Seal of the Jade Wing.
Okay.
29.
29 is a success.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Save...
13.
13.
17.
Not a success.
So I thought.
17 is a success.
Okay.
And you just hear him... I have to roll for win as well, unless they can't be... they are immune to charmed, so win is fine. So you hear this, his voice just ring out in your head, and he just says,
How much
Kneel.
should you roll?
17.
And so Bolt is the only one who's affected.
Can I try my reaction, Flash of Genius,
Flash of Genius?
plus 3 more, so that gives me 16?
16 is not enough. Damn. Yep. So Bolt,
hoping to be
you
close.
will kneel, and
Okay.
you will basically you will prone yourself. Which
Prostrate.
suggestion is right away. Is that right? Or is it on their next turn?
I think it's right away. And I think they have to continue obeying it until...
Till the end of the turn?
I don't know if they even get to save
Let's
it
see.
after.
I would think you'd at least get like a save at the end.
I think what makes it so good is if you fail the saving throw, you have to continue to do it for
Is
like
it-
24 hours or something.
If you or any companions damage a creature
There you
affected
go.
by the spell, it ends.
So you just have to take damage.
Yes.
But otherwise, it's like 24 hours, right?
Yep.
So it's suggestion?
It is technically mass suggestion. Now.
Doesn't even require concentration.
Nope.
So good.
Yep. And then it is more cultists. Number 4.
Right here.
Okay.
I'll just play these since I'm now
It is a 60 feet. Can he reach the back there with 60 feet?
the back.
Yeah. No, sorry. Towards me.
Probably.
So that'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can get to here.
Okay.
Also depending if he goes downstairs or not. That's your deal.
Okay. So he is going to just move. He's going to come down the steps
I assume the steps in the middle.
right there. Yep. And he is actually going to raise his hands, and again, it kind of looks like he's rending the very air around the cultists and shamblers around him. So up to 10 creatures within 30 feet of him, of his choice. Friendly creatures is what we're looking for.
I think we just use a fireball.
Yeah. Yep, everything within...
That would be 40.
everything, oh, yeah.
Fireball's 40?
Well, it's 40 end to end. So if it's within 30 feet of him, then it should be 60 end
So
to end.
he's the center, 60, 30,
Yeah.
30.
So here's a 60-foot thing. So
Yeah, so you can see that kind of dark power coalesces around...
everything but like these two basically.
Yeah.
It's like
He can move a little. If he moves a little bit more, can he get everybody? That's my question. No.
no.
Okay. Then he'll be fine there. So yeah, this kind of dark power starts coalescing around the hands of everybody else, and that is going to be his turn.
Okay.
Wynn is going to go next, and they are going to charge straight at Group A. They can move 30
15, 20,
feet.
25, like that.
Yep. And they're going to make an attack here, which will hit, so they'll take out, they'll start basically taking out some of the cultists with their turn. Yep. Start slashing at them. Victor, it is your turn.
Right, I will. I'm going to step forward, so 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a dagger here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 2 performance points to do Thundering Steel.
Oh, nice.
So basically, each creature within 20 feet of that point will
Each
need
creature?
to make each creature will need to make a spell save DC of 17, or they're going to take 2d6 thunder damage and be knocked prone. Half as much on a successful save and not knocked prone.
Including allies, then.
Yes.
Including allies, but he's already prone. But he'll take damage, yes.
Yeah.
Which is good in this case, yeah.
It has to be friendly characters dealing damage to it for mass suggestion too, and as in the.
So
allies.
his friendly, not me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, so the way it says if you or any of your companions damage a creature affected by the spell, the spell ends for that creature, right?
Yep.
So if you cast it on an enemy,
Yeah, then you or any of your companions
Have to deal with that.
you have to deal damage. In this case,
that seems
the enemy
weird. It
is
seems weird
casting
that it
it.
wouldn't be just any damage.
Yeah. It's just that the enemy is casting it on you, and then
And they wouldn't have had to make a save, by the way. They were out of range.
Well, if
It's only 16
I mean,
feet.
Oh,
But I was in range.
Yes.
I was right in range.
okay, well, if he's just in range, then I'm just going to shift it there. Because
Okay.
that would be still
20.
getting...
What's the radius?
It's 20 feet from this point, so
20-foot radius?
20-foot radius. Yeah.
20, so it'd be out to here.
That is a fireball.
So it's basically fireball. Unless it's going to hit her. No. I'd be attempting to just hit the most I could.
Okay.
Which would be
Would it be...
these, technically. Because this is a group, remember? So if
Oh,
you
yeah.
put it over there, closer there.
well, I would be able to see it. Yeah, maybe right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that would be 10 feet up from.
So then I'll switch places with it. Or no,
Hang on,
this
yeah,
is what
let's do
I don't
this.
switch places
Yep.
with it. So launch another beam of blades at it to create a sonorous tone. So I don't necessarily have to go there. I throw something there. That's right.
Okay. So the acolyte, the minion there is going to be gone. You said it's a 17.
DC 17 or yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll roll my 2d6. Ball
This
to
is so
dash.
nice to have some frontliners here. Keeping me safe.
I don't know about that damage though. Let me see how much I roll.
You said it was wisdom.
Still,
You said it was wisdom, right?
It is wisdom.
Good
Wisdom
for
save
taking-
of
good
17.
for taking out minions.
So total of 3 damage if they fail.
And half.
Half
on
if
a
they do
success.
succeed. If they fail, they're also prone.
Okay. Okay. The Shambler succeeds.
I do call out after I knew that. I appear that I can't move.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I can speak still.
They didn't tell you not to speak.
Alomah, do you have something for this? Is it the curse?
Not familiar with this kind of magic.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, they actually all make their saves except for that one minion. He just gets basically blown up from behind.
If there are any of you who are those people, I am here to kill you. I am Victor.
I'm here to be killed by you.
One cultist starts shaking in their boots.
This is the one I heard in my head. This is scarier than Ilthrog Rex.
Okay, and then it is number 6. And they are going to... They're within 60 feet of Victor at this point.
Yes.
Don't do it.
They were not in range of...
Better.
Okay. Okay, they are going to fire off a bolt of void magic at Victor. That is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And then he's going to go, the void is not done with these yet. And the minions that are slain will rise back up. Bum, bum, bum. It's 3.
Mm-hmm.
So put one by there and
Yep.
over here, and then one right by me.
Okay. And then it is the Shambler right next to Bolt.
Yes.
And it is going to... it's going to just basically move for you. Very slowly, very casually, again, making no noise. Despite its claws, like, scraping along the ground, it doesn't make any scraping noise. And then here are the 2 attacks, because you are prone,
Yep.
sir. That is a 26 to hit on the first one.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
You're no longer suggested.
Yep. And that is 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is a crit, which isn't a crit against you because of your armor, but it still will do 26 slashing damage. And because that both attacks hit, you are grappled.
Okay.
Oh, that means you can't stand up because your move speed is 0.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Again, like it comes in and it grabs you with basically both sets of arms.
Yeah.
And as it is like raking its claws against you, there is no like rending metal sound or anything, despite the fact that you feel like there should be.
It's a shard blade.
Number 1, cultist number 1. They are going to strike the 2 of them at Win. Yep, they will basically move up and strike as 1.
Now we figure out what glowy black hand magic does.
But Win
good.
brings up their shield and deflects the blow.
Dang.
So.
So now one of us has to be the...
And then the
It'll be me,
Shambler
probably.
is going to go. It is going to charge for Win as well.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That is a hit and a hit.
Stay strong, Win. Stay strong.
So it is going to pick Win up and deal 22 and 24. Yeah. Again, then
Bad
lurch
omen.
down on them, and
push
the Shambler is
too
going to
hard.
pick Win up and basically just start like gripping and ripping pieces off of the Magian, and you see that they are very much like
He really likes her.
they are. Yeah, they are not in a good
He likes that.
spot.
Okay.
Just leave it.
You know what? You're just gonna chill out like that.
Yep, he's just going to fall forward.
Okay.
Like has sleep.
They are otherworldly. They're creepy. They do weird stuff.
Alomah, hi. At the start of your turn, you are within 30 feet of the Shambler. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is. I'm gonna use my advantage, or I mean my inspiration. That's a 21.
21. You are good. Let me see if this is. You are good this turn.
Do we know what happens if we fail?
Basically, as you like look over and see this this creature that basically shouldn't exist here, it kind of starts like ripping at your mind a little bit.
Okay.
It feels like things are wrong and you need to get out of this room, but you shake it off. Lunara's grace allows you to just continue on
Okay.
with your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. First things first. Let's throw a fireball. So I can hit these here. I guess
Okay.
This is probably the best I can do.
And what is the save?
It will be Dex of 19.
Dex of 19.
I also forgot. For the purposes of mechanics, anyone who heard that tone is deaf. In the
Okay.
area, whether they saved or not.
Okay. Dex of 19. Number 2. Group number 2. Is it a group of 2?
Yes. There are 2.
One of them dies. Basically gets they get blown away and slammed against the wall by the fireball.
By the moonlight ball.
But that's right. It's kind of
like silvery,
it's a flare of the moon. Yeah, moonfire
Yeah.
kind of. The cultist does not make their saving throw.
24 damage.
24 damage.
You watch Chronicles Riddick?
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Is number 3 hit by that?
Yes.
Okay. They are blown away. And who else is hit?
The other one in number 2, then these 2 where I don't know which one you rolled.
Okay, I rolled for number 4 already.
Okay, so 5.
5?
And the other
Last
number 2.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Scott, would you switch number 4 and number 5 for me? The numbers on them? I guess I did the wrong one. Number 4 does not make their save and takes that damage as well. 24.
And then the last number 2.
That one
roll
did
for
make
your
a save.
daggers.
Yep.
They made their save.
Yep. One of them. One of the 2
Okay.
basically in that
Perfect
group.
save.
So they would take 12 damage.
So no, minions don't take damage on a successful save, but they literally just have one.
Too bad they're not effective.
Got it.
Blown
That's
out
the
with like
trick.
a shrapnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna move, let's see, 5, 10, 15, where am I gonna be here? 20. And I will. All right. With my bonus action, I'm going to use my last starry form.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a bonus action attack. I'll just attack. Let's see. I'm gonna attack this guy here from group 1.
Okay.
So that is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
Yeah.
I'll just
You just take him out.
poof.
Perfect.
Okay. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna move back.
1. Perfect.
Or I'd like to be 30 feet away from this guy, but I don't know if I can be. 5, 10, 25, 30. Maybe I'll go here. And am I 30 feet from this guy? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah. So you kind of back up after making that strike. Your fireball kind of fades away. Everybody's deaf and a little bit blinded now. As we get to Madame Talvain does nothing because she is dangling.
Is she? She's unconscious.
She does appear to be unconscious at this point.
Okay.
Yes. In fact, we'll just put her at a good old 0 hit points for now.
Good old 0.
Good old 0. 0 but stable. And then the cultist number 4.
So it's
That guy. Yes. He is going to strike out at Alomah, who just fired a fireball at him with one of his death bolts.
Okay.
And then you can see that he's kind of
What's the range?
60 feet.
Yeah, he's good.
Is he good?
Yep.
Yeah.
right.
So he kind of rends the air again, and you see that actually a moment too late. You see that it rends right next to you on the side. So he's exploiting an opening in space-time to try and hit you a little bit quicker or a little bit differently. But he only rolls an 18.
Okay.
So you manage to kind of duck out of the way. And then he is also going to use his one use of Rise My Minions and bring back 3 of the cultists that have fallen.
One for
that
each group again?
Yes. That are looking very, very,
Confused.
very worse for wear at this point, yeah.
Let me die.
But they are here.
Existence is pain.
Yeah, please. All right, and then back up to the top of the round with group number 2, which is those guys. And they're going to throw. They're going to just basically start a volley of these void bolts at Victor. But that's a 13.
Nope.
Okay, you managed to kind of duck under. They don't have.
Knife dance out of the way.
Yeah. just do the matrix.
Okay, perfect. And then it is Bolt's turn. Bolt, you are prone and your speed is 0.
I'm going to attempt to break the grapple.
Okay.
So
You want from
Roll me a
it's a counter thing.
no, not for monsters. Monsters are different. So it's a specific saving throw, which is strength or dex, up to you.
Strength. So they get advantage.
Okay.
Some big. That's a 24.
Yep. So this thing's got you pinned down, and you just full on
Break out of
break
it.
free.
Now my speed is not 0.
Yep.
So
You
I'm
can
gonna
stand.
Stand.
Yep.
Up.
Are you going to punch him as you're standing and uppercut him? Yeah.
No. Well, let's see. That was my action, right?
Yes, your action was to break the ground.
Yeah, I can't do.
That's right.
An attack.
Unless you action
That's
surge.
Action surge doesn't require
I think I've already used it
Attack
though.
action, right?
I thought I have to. I already used it. I have to use
it's a short rest.
Short rest to get it back. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. You guys sped on ahead. You know, I'm actually very proud of you. I'm going to give everybody an epic die. It isn't very often that you choose not to short rest so that you can continue onward. I want to encourage that reckless behavior.
Short rest. I'm gonna shift this way.
Shift this way.
So he would just take an opportunity attack.
The cultist will definitely take that opportunity attack. And just scrape against your armor. Because, yeah, that's what they do.
And then bonus action, guardian armor.
Okay.
And I've already used the
Temp HP.
temp HP for everyone, but I can get it to myself at least. So I get 9 temps. That's it.
Okay, sounds good. The Mind Flayer is going to go next. Ilthragrex. And he has been kind of casually watching this, his three-fingered hand going through his tendrils as he observes the reaction to his suggestion from Bolt. And so he's going to lock eyes with you, and you can feel his oppressive...
I'm not looking.
his oppressive thoughts in your mind as he says, "Serve me." Roll me another wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, Bosco, this is on you. That's a 2. But I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
You betrayed us.
That's going to time out for a little while.
Serve me.
Another 2.
Wow.
Yep.
It is
Sure
meant to
thing,
be.
boss. What do you want?
Bring me the Kitsune.
Okay.
So you are dominated.
I didn't know that was that kind of show.
Sorry, charmed, technically.
It's pink. That's a pink ring.
Yep. Pink ring. So I believe
Call me Tentacle Daddy.
this is concentration. Duration is 1 hour. Each time you take damage, you can make a new saving throw against the spell.
So I can't attack the Charmer, but I have an advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
dominate person,
It
they
is-
can
it is-
use
it's
their
dominate
action,
monster, yeah.
They can use their action to take total control, basically.
Yep. And I think it is... Don't they get it if you are...
Is it charmed or dominate? Because I have a ring for dominate.
No, it's charmed. There's no dominated, technically. Okay, so he specified a simple and general course of action, which is he doesn't have to do an action for that. So you will follow that to the best of your ability, but then he can take control of your turn with a full action.
He didn't say bring me the Kitsune now. So,
This is like a purple man situation.
Okay, and then it is...
do we do what they intended or what?
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry, you can't genie rule your way out of this one. Okay, then it is number 5. Cultist number 5.
There.
Yep, they are going to send a bolt out at Victor. Much better, 23. to hit. Now you get to see what the
No.
what they do,
I am the guinea pig.
which is just some extra damage.
Extra. Excellent.
It just seems like this void bolt hits a little bit harder because it's being basically like a bolt that is streaking through the air and basically rending space as it goes.
Okay.
And then there's like these tiny little spirals around it. All right, so that is 16
Okay.
necrotic cold damage.
Okay.
So you have to have resistance to both in order to
Damage.
resist it at all. And then your weapon's attack deals half damage until the start of his next turn.
1/2 damage for all weapons.
For all weapons, yeah.
Not the one in my hand currently.
Yeah.
On next attack.
Yep.
And that's not till next turn. That's just next attack.
Until the start of his next.
Until the start of his
His
next
next
turn. Yes. Thank you.
And that's number 5.
Yep.
Got it.
Wynn is going to try to break free using nothing because she does not break free. Yeah. So, sorry. They do not break free. They just struggle in the grip. Again, this thing is ripping them to pieces. Victor,
Okay.
it is your turn.
I am going to.
I'm actually gonna shout out and be like,
Leave the minions to me. Take out those cultists.
All right. Simple enough. I will go 5, 10.
All of the acolytes feel very hurt that you call them minions. We know it's in our job description, but it still is like it's insensitive.
Okay, so
Got the foot soldiers.
We keep talking to HR to change our job titles.
I apologize. Is there a name that you prefer?
like initiate or like acolyte is fine.
Leave
You
the
know.
initiates to me.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
And at that, I will pull back my 2 blades with my bonus action.
Okay, perfect.
So you need to make a dex save.
2 dex saves.
2
Actually.
dex saves, yes.
And the DC is
17.
he fails both of them.
Okay, so that's 4 damage from the first blade, plus 4, and then plus my intelligence modifier.
And then we'll
or
cut it
wisdom,
in
I mean,
half.
it's a plus 4, so it's 8 and 8 for each. Or 8 for each dagger.
And then cut in
16.
half because it's weapon.
Yes,
your
cut in
weapon.
half, so that's going to be
4.
for the dam.
8 and 8, 4 and 4. So
Yeah.
8 total damage. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't have the proficiency bonus.
No, it does.
Okay,
Because you said it was 8 damage total for each of them.
for each dagger, so that'd
Yep.
be 16, so it's just 8 damage.
Yep.
total.
You're basically
Yeah.
just dealing half damage this turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Okay. So that was your bonus action. You pull them back.
Yep.
Slice, slice.
It seems that you have been hurting my friends, and I would like you to stop. And that's a 2. I'm gonna use my inspiration to stab him again. Because 2. Well, hold on. 2 plus my 14 to hit.
14 would not.
If you use inspiration, is that technically advantage? Isn't it? Isn't inspiration?
No,
considered advantage?
technically,
It's re-roll and use the new
it's
roll.
re-roll and use
Okay.
the new roll. Yeah, it wouldn't be
Why don't
advantage on
you
it.
get sneak attack?
How do I turn off
I appreciate the attempt.
inspiration? There it is. There we go. Okay, so that's a little better. So that's going to be, so this one specifically is going to be with Cinderhearth. So that's
Okay.
going to be 11. So that's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
All right, that's going to be Cinderhearth.
Roll
4
me
plus
damage.
9. So that is a total of 11. I'm not going to chance Piercer
Okay.
because it might go to a 1. So
Yeah, so you pull the blade behind him and then you just thrust right in with Cinderhearth, hit him in the kidney, that sort of thing.
I would like you to stop. Does he have anything he's concentrating on?
No,
Okay.
not currently. C, which is 3.
PO.
Cultists, 3.
This guy.
That one is going to charge Alomah.
And
Run into the Spirit Guardians,
Yeah,
not
get
realizing it. Well, we'll see.
James Ribbons.
Well, he takes half damage even if you
No.
succeeds, right? Oh, that's right. 'cause they're
Minions,
minions.
yeah. However, he does fail, so he will. He'll basically charge at you with the
Ah,
dagger.
finally, sweet death again.
Yeah.
again,
He was
raising me.
the most offended by being called a minion, and you proved that he was in fact just a minion.
I mean, I'm just saying.
An initiate would at least stand up to that.
He's
Come
like-
on.
Your answer should be, look, if any of you can tell me your names, I will stop calling you minion.
Wait, you don't have a name.
Give them all an existential crisis. And then it is number 6 is going next.
My God,
Okay,
psychic
they are going to move up so that they're within 60 feet of Alomah, but still on the upper dais, if that's possible, or that second level.
Yes.
And again, they are going to try and exploit an opening to hit you, but they only roll a 16,
Okay.
so you are able to dodge. Shambler A is going to... Shambler A does not realize...
Shirts or scan.
Shirts. Shirts doesn't realize that you are dominated,
Right.
sir.
You speaking to
Can't hear it.
Yep.
There's no sound. So
So it is going to attack you twice again. And perhaps, that is a 29 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
Which is... So go ahead and roll me another saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
15.
Not enough. But there is a second attack coming.
Oh,
so
good.
First, delightful. First of all, take 23 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and this time I'm going to use my wheel to give you a plus D6 on your save.
Oh,
My
okay.
reaction.
Oh, you should have done that on the first one.
I
I'm not
know,
gonna
I
roll
know,
good.
I-
But
I
you want
forgot
to
I
take
had
damage
that.
this time, don't you? For the
Well,
first one?
no, it's on a saving throw.
Yeah.
It's gonna do it on a saving.
I will allow you to have that on this saving throw because that is it's soon enough that it would be fine. So roll a d6 and add it to your saving throw.
6.
Yep, you are free.
Nice.
Ugh.
Just in time to take the second hit. We'll see if it hits. And you hear the Illithid go, "No, you fool!" Has a 24.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So take 25 slashing damage on that second attack. And because both hit, you are grappled.
Okay.
Yep. Number 1. The set of minions number 1, I believe, is over by Wynn.
Yeah.
They're going to turn around and they're going to step away from her. She's too occupied to... They are too occupied to make an opportunity attack. I will never get that right. And the cultists, the minions, well, I'm going to call them minions because I'm the big head in the sky. They can't stop me. Are going to attack Victor, but it is only a 10.
So they're moving up to Victor?
Nope, they're just throwing bolts
bolts
of
and stuff.
void. Yep. Okay, Shambler B is going to... They are going to kind of claw at the air, and you see this portal open up, and it's much like it was before when you first saw this Shambler. It's basically a tear in space, and it leads out into this sort of gray, barren landscape that almost seems to call to Alomah. And they are going to just push Wynn through it, and then the portal closes.
And Wynn's just gone.
Wynn is gone. Please remove her from the battlefield. Or please remove them from the battlefield. One last time of getting in a pronoun miscorrection.
Okay.
And then they are going to march for you.
Okay.
They'll make their saving throw here against... They do not make their save.
Good. Because they're gonna take. Come on, good rolls. These lots of 8s. Oh, that's pretty good. 27 damage.
27 damage. Okay.
So they're gonna move. How? What's their move speed?
It is
5, 10.
30.
So 10, 20, 30.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're just going to loom over you. They already used their action this turn to get rid of Wynn.
Okay.
But they are right next to you as you
they got
begin
one claw
your
coming in
turn.
to grab you.
So give me another wisdom saving, or sorry, constitution saving throw.
That's a 17.
17 is a success. You are good for this turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. failed save. Okay, that's only on a failed save. You're good. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Alright. I'm gonna move away from him.
Okay.
But as I do, I'm going to use my reaction because I have a new reaction now.
Yes, to flare.
Flare.
Okay, you basically...
Gives him disadvantage.
Does it specify if they have to see you?
Yeah. Attacked by a creature that can be blinded.
Okay. They immunity, condition immunities. Blinded, yes. They are immune to being blinded. Yep.
Okay.
So your flare goes out, but it doesn't affect them.
Okay. And I'll...
Hold on. I was gonna say, let me get out of there.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. They just swipe at you as you try to leave.
Yeah, so I was here. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, okay.
And you were you within 30 of the other one as well? Within 30 feet?
No, I specifically moved away to be exactly 30 feet away.
Exactly 30 feet or 35?
Or 35, like just outside of his range.
Just outside of range. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. And from here, I am going to...
That nice central position. Everybody around you.
Primordial burst.
Lunar flare.
Does that mean it moons everybody?
Yep.
Yes. That's where it comes from.
All right.
You'd think he'd have Moonbeam.
With my action, I'm actually going to use my Channel Divinity.
Ooh, okay.
So this is just an AoE. It is Radiance of the Dawn. So
Radiance of the moon.
of the night.
Yep.
Twilight.
Lunar Radiance.
Lunar Radiance. Present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet that doesn't have total cover must make a con saving throw.
Within 30, which is...
DC 17.
Okay.
So...
We'll start with
4 is in, 6 is out.
I guess it'll be...
Technically 4 is in, barely.
So 4, 2, and these two guys.
Yeah, the big guys.
It's a DC con DC 17.
Maybe that one too. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got... Sorry, tell me one to start with.
2.
2.
There's 2 twos.
Okay, twos. The twos will...
Two.
Not and not make their
Okay,
save.
so they're both poofed.
They are both poofed.
For the third time.
For the third time.
Then number 4.
Number 4? What is the total that they need again?
It's DC 17 Constitution.
They make their save.
Okay, so they will take... it's 13 damage, half on a success, so...
6. No. 5. No.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Math. Math. And then the Shamblers.
The Shambler.
Shambler A we'll start with.
Okay.
A does not make their save.
So 13 damage.
13 damage. And then B does not make their save. So they'll take 13 damage as well.
Okay.
He got knocked back on his butt.
Then I'm just going to bonus action Starry Form.
A or 4.
Or 4.
Sorry, they don't let me change the names, so I'm seeing them as ABC, ABC.
Yeah. Although,
Which is ridiculous. You should be able to name them.
you know what? I take that back. I'm not going to attack him. What I'm going to do is instead of moving here, if it's okay, I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Starry Form this guy.
All right, sounds good.
And that is going to be a 28 to hit.
A 28 will hit.
Okay, and so it's going to be, let's see.
Now, breaking the grapple, they have to move out of range, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
not
only going to
just
move
any
him 5
force.
feet.
Okay. And you're...
Wow.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could. If you move him diagonally...
Like...
Well, so if you move him So if you move him like that, he's still going to be within range. But if you move him
like that.
Where he's still within.
That's right. It would break the grapple, but you know
there
what?
is still a corner there.
I'm kind of okay having Bull grapple right now because I don't want this guy to come for me. Bull is just going to grapple him anyway.
Yeah, because if you were to move them Scott, can you move them 5 feet back away from me? If you were to move them there, break the grapple, and they're still within range. That's what I would say. But like you said,
no, you're right. You're right.
Bolt.
You're right. I like that because what I want is to get him within 15 feet of me. So he took I don't know the one. So that's still
they have to
10 damage.
It is. They do make their wisdom saving throw for this one, so it's going to be 5.
So and I have to re-roll because it's a new round. So So that's not a save.
Sorry. Yeah.
That was 10 damage.
10 damage.
And then the Spirit Guardians is not as good. Oh, well, almost. 26.
So 13 for them because they made their save, but yes, 26. Okay.
And then that will begin my turn.
Perfect. Madame Talvain is still unconscious. Number 4 gets to respond to you, sir. And they're going to try and exploit another opening here.
Mutually assured destruction.
And that's a 25 to hit this time.
Hits.
Okay.
What is that? Attack?
It is another death bolt coming out.
From which one?
From number 4.
I'm gonna Cloud Rune it.
Oh, okay.
Redirect it to.
Does it redirect everything with it, or just the damage? I always forget.
I mean,
I think it basically says
an attack against me.
The target is no longer the target.
Else.
It is now transferred to a different target. I'll read it exactly for sure.
Perfect.
But
Well, then
I'm pretty sure that's
then that Shambler is going to take 15 necrotic cold damage, and their weapon attacks are halved next until the beginning of that cultist's next turn.
That's awesome.
As basically that starts again, they kind of rend something from behind you, and you don't see it because you're too busy with the Shambler.
So I've been watching these cultists, and when I see them start to wind up and do their slash, I kind of do this and create a little, almost like a little miniature, almost like a black hole type of thing, and curve that bolt
basically
into
bend it.
and that's the Cloud Rune activating.
Oh, perfect.
I was kind of copying them after watching them a little bit.
Love it. Okay. And then it is number 2. Group number 2 is gone. Bolt. That means it is your turn.
So grapple, do the little redirect, and then I kind of shake my head. I go, get out of my mind, and my chest panel opens up, and my soul core flashes.
Ooh.
And
are we using a new soul core ability?
yeah, I am. I'm going to use the Fragment of Unyielding Peace
Okay.
and cast Protection from Good and Evil and choose Aberrations.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
So, because it says it uses charges, and you've never really told me how many charges it has.
It has 1 charge per fragment.
Per fragment.
Yep.
Because we're going to have to talk about that, because the Spreading Peace costs 1 charge for Good and Evil, 2 for Calm Emotions, 2 for Hold Person, 2 for Silence, and then 4 for Death Ward.
Yeah.
So I have to use... Okay. I get what you're saying now.
Yep.
Cool. Yep. So I will cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself. So that's concentration. But now all aberrations...
if they try and attack you, they have to redirect.
So first of all, the target cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay, perfect.
And...
Brother versus brother.
they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, just kind of shake that off.
And that was an action?
That is an action, yep. Bonus action to use my Guardian Armor again, get more temps.
And then would you like to move, sir? Against these wobbly shamblers.
I'd say get up next to him so that if they try and move away from me, at least you can...
Yeah.
I was gonna move up here. Right there.
Okay, just right there.
Yep.
Perfect. Then it is Ilthrex. Okay.
You named him.
Yep, I did. They are going to move 30 feet to Victor.
I don't like this.
I guess he's not concentrating anymore, technically.
No,
Since his
yeah.
spell was
Yeah.
broken.
Receive, wake up. He doesn't like this.
And they are going to make a... Yeah, they are basically going to reach down with their tentacles and try to wrap them around your head.
Like Dr. Zoidberg.
And that is a 23 to hit.
My AC's only 20 or 19 right now, so with
Okay.
my spirit or whatever, soul, spirit of whatever.
Spirit of whatever.
He's
Spirit of
already
whatever.
draining my brain cells away.
Yep, 39 psychic damage.
Yikes.
You are grappled, and I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
I'm not very intelligent. That's not a good one for me. Can we go with a different one?
How do you think I feel
Afraid
about
not.
wisdom?
So, is this considered a charm?
No.
Okay.
This is
So
not.
this is for intelligence. That's going to be 18.
18 is a
Very good.
success.
Nice.
Shoot. I have a
So-
plus 7 apparently.
So you manage to resist the maddening, like,
Rogues have
pounding in your head that is trying to, like, stun you into an action. So you are just grappled, and you've basically got these tendrils starting to slowly push their way into your ears, reaching for your brain. And you can feel dripping on the back of your head as well.
It's the worst wet willy you'll ever get.
Cultist number 5.
Yeah. No, it's 6. Sorry, 5's right next to me.
Yeah, I was like 5
I couldn't see very good.
is going to turn around and he's going to try and stab you. Stab you back. And he got a 19 to hit.
That hits my AC.
Okay.
I hate to ask this, but because I'm... Does he have the advantage?
Because you're grappled.
He does not.
Okay.
No. Grapple
No,
doesn't.
you got the
It's not grapple. That's
Make it
restrained
prone.
as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
restrained.
Prone.
14 total damage. And then
Did you uncanny dodge the?
Oh, I didn't. You're right. But I didn't... Don't I have to see him for uncanny?
It's just an attack.
yeah.
I'm saying you could have on the illithid.
Yeah.
true.
That's kind of too late on that
Yeah.
one, but you can on this one.
Yeah, attack you hits... You can see hits you with an attack. So yeah, it would just be whether I would
Okay.
see him or not. So this guy, I can't see him because I've got tentacles in my face, yeah?
No, you
He's
can
like-
still see him. You
Okay,
have blind
okay.
sight.
Victor's the only.
Oh, that's true. That's
Victor.
fair.
Preston's like the only one I know who's like constantly arguing against himself. Like, do I have disadvantage on this?
I want to play true to that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, right. He's
So-
trying to collect epic die. We know what the truth is. He's got a whole pile of them. over there.
Yeah, I'll have that. How much was the damage again? I'm sorry. From the
I
cult-
picked-
Four-
I picked
14.
It was
14.
so
Thank you.
it's,
I picked up my dice already, of course. And then he does regain some hit points back as he siphons a little bit of your life force for him. Not the full amount, but a little bit there.
Amber is the color of your psychic energy.
Win is gone. Victor, it is your turn.
Okay, and
When will she be back?
desperate
Will they
because
be-
I know I can't strength save this. I'm gonna throw out one of my daggers
So, breaking a grapple is strength or dex.
Yeah, you can use
So-
acrobatics.
or dex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strength or athletics. There's athletics
Acrobatics.
or acrobatics.
As much as I want to keep you in this illithid's clutches.
If it's acrobatics,
Yeah,
I want to
we-
use
we just slip away.
the grapple he has and like try and get behind him
Okay,
with my
yeah.
acrobatics. That is a 13 plus 16, so it's gonna be 29.
Yep, so you manage to kind of like, you use his momentum to kind of pull him down a little bit and you flip over him and land right behind him. All the tentacles pop out of your ears and everything. The world looks a little weirder, a little slimier.
Your coy whiskers fend off his tentacles as you back away.
It's a duel of tentacles.
This is only the first date, Mr. Sushi. I am going to bonus action, disengage, and run. 1, 2, 30.
Okay.
These are stairs?
Yes.
Okay. What do I see over here?
So there is sort of this like smaller pool that seems to have a disc with similar runes that you saw to the ones in the pod bay that you were that
Open
were
the pod bay doors.
Okay,
below
actually,
the pods, and you do see that there are 2 small little basins filled with that same synaptic gel
okay.
as before.
So I'm sorry, not the. Come on, think of the word. Bonus action to disengage. I would rather do the bonus action to click my heels for my boots of speed.
Okay. So
and run.
You will suffer the opportunity attack.
Believe.
Your boots of speed.
I believe it makes it so they have disadvantage. So just boots of speed. Where you at?
Is it
You need to use the website version. It's much better than the app.
Yeah, this is painful. Okay, boots of speed. There we are. So I'm wearing these boots. I use a bonus action. Click my boots heels together. It's for 10 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, any attack against you has disadvantage on the attack roll.
Gosh. So one of them was a natural 20.
Ooh, sweet Christmas.
And the other was a natural 1. So the tentacles lash out at you again as you are rushing away.
Okay.
And you manage to break free.
Okay, so I use the remaining of my movement over here to see if Cthulhu Face reacts to me messing with his baubles.
Okay.
Reaction.
How do you like it if I touch that?
Yeah, reaction, just like...
So are you like touching the runes, or are you putting your hands into the basins?
I'll touch one of the runes just to see what it does.
Okay, there is kind of, it flashes red. Roll me a d20, would you?
Sure. That is a 6.
6. It flashes red, and you see the door at the other end of the room sealed shut.
Wrong button. Alright, I'll try
Or right
one next
button.
time. So, or right button.
Okay.
No
Perfect.
reinforcements.
Number 3. Acolytes 3 are dead.
Yep.
Are dead. Okay. Number 6. The Illithid says, "Get him away from that." And he is going to start rushing up towards you. 30 feet. And then he'll throw a void bolt.
20.
Yep, and then he will throw a void bolt with... That is only a 14 to hit. So it just streaks over your head and
You're like,
slams into the far wall.
Sucker.
Don't touch these. Don't touch these.
You dodge out of the way and it hits the console.
Shirts goes next,
All of a sudden the bubble
and he's going to have to make
collapses.
another wisdom saving throw. He does make it, so that's only another 13 damage.
Hope I don't turn off the bubble at any point.
Yeah, we'll bring Alomah's worst fears to life. He's going to rush at you. Bolt, can you give me an opportunity attack as he leaves your threatened area?
Did I use my...
You took a turn after your cloud.
So I have my reaction.
You have your reaction.
Yes, I would love to make an opportunity attack.
Okay. And then move him next to Alomah as well, please.
That's a dirty 30.
A dirty 30?
Dirty 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Now, your Thundering Gauntlet triggers with this as well, right? With
Yes.
opportunity attacks? Okay, perfect.
Do I get the D6 for being big as well?
I think it's
Once on a turn.
Because I
turn.
haven't
Yeah.
used
Unless
it
it says your turn.
Let me double check.
You can double check it.
It's a turn then, yes.
It might be your turn.
Come on, a turn.
I was so close to Tasty Brains.
Once on each of your turns.
Each of your turns. Okay, yeah.
So
So no big damage.
Pass with that.
But at least I'll have disadvantage on the
Yes.
D6.
That is 11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage.
Thunder.
Okay, here is the first attack, which is a 21 to hit with disadvantage. And the second attack, a 19 to hit. So it kind of slashes at you. Again, it is just kind of like slashing through the air silently.
Work.
Yep,
Nice.
but the synaptic static
Go on, go for it.
causes it to twitch. And then we have
Even though it can't hear sound, it's a magic sound.
minion group number 1, the last minion group alive. They're going to throw bolts of magic at Alomah, but they only roll a 14. So. And then it is Skins, who is going to have to roll.
Yep.
They make their saving throw, so they only do 13.
Did he do
These
his
guys
too?
have high wisdom saves.
They do. Yes. Okay. Yep.
These eldritch
I did not have you roll wisdom save at the start, or constitution save at the start of your turn, Bolt, but that
For what?
that is on me.
Oh, for these guys?
For the maddening form, yeah.
Yeah,
That one's going to move towards Alomah as well.
You haven't on any of their turns, actually.
Well, it's only if you start within 30 feet, and
I've
they
been next
choose
to this guy for...
If they choose to.
Oh, okay.
Technically it says, so. I just missed out. 28.
Hits.
Alomah?
Yeesh.
That is 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then please roll me a constitution saving throw. or concentration.
Made it.
Okay. And then the other one, a natural 1. You manage to bring your leg up as they're trying to grab it, and you just slam it into the ground, and you see a couple of their nails crack off. So, again, no sound, but there you go.
All right.
And then it's your turn.
Destroy them.
Okay.
Fireball centered on myself.
Going out with a bang.
Yep.
All right. I am going to Thorn Whip number 4. Since that's a melee attack, technically, it does not.
Yes.
It's not made with disadvantage.
And off the fall damage.
And that's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For perfect.
Go ahead and add an extra d6, because I'm assuming you're going to pull them off of the platform.
Yes, I am.
Which is a 10-foot drop.
Okay, so that is 16 plus 21 damage.
21.
They're here,
And
10
then
feet.
They'll
5,
move.
10.
Yeah, they're getting pulled.
And which number is this again?
4.
4.
Right into the range of Spirit Guardians.
Does that
So-
prone them, or do they make a dex save on the fall?
If they take damage, they go prone.
They go prone, yeah.
Okay.
It is
They
prone.
are prone.
They do make their save, but give me the damage.
Yes. Everybody making their effing saves.
Well, that was a crit on that one. So.
All right. This
It's Cory
round-
versus Colby. Ours too.
It's true. Yep.
Hold on. Okay. So the
DM
damage this
versus
round
Preston.
is
Or
29.
Okay.
29.
So half of that is
14.
still enough to destroy him.
Nice.
So you pull him. He gives the Wilhelm scream because his name was Wilhelm, and just tumbles down the stairs. And when he hits the bottom, one of your ancestors is just there, ready to slice right through him.
Nice.
Lands on his neck.
And
Crack.
now, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word
Oh.
on Madame Talvain.
Oh. Okay.
And because it's a 60-foot range.
Yep, you are in range, yes.
And just say, Madame Talvain, Lunera, help us, we need you.
Okay.
I don't know why I was talking like Victor there. Help us, we need you.
Go ahead and roll me
And so it's just at the first level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know,
all
I'm closing my eyes, I
of,
can still see him.
You're hitting the one over the door like.
Ring goes on, ring goes up.
wow. I rolled a 1.
Push him into the-
Not that it really
push him
matters
into it.
because it's not big anyway. But
Cuts him in half.
You throw a little bit of smelling salt moon
yeah,
dust.
that's 5
Extra up.
healing, 5 hit points.
5 hit points. She. What? Oh. And yeah, she's waking up.
Okay.
She's definitely waking up. We'll see what she does on her turn.
They said went into the void.
No. You're certain?
Yes.
We saw
Sort
it.
of.
She went into the unknown.
Okay. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, it is Madame Fat Talvain's turn.
Okay.
She is.
Just holding it in. Holding it in. Okay.
She does not have too many offensive spells because she was a merchant at this point. However, she does have a 7th level spell slot.
Woo!
And she is going to use it to cast
Gate. Wait, no, that's
one of the only offensive spells that she has, which is Magic Missile.
All right.
And she's going to basically, she's going to stretch her hands out and she's going to turn her head towards the Illithid, and these kind of golden bolts streak out and start slamming into it.
Every time you say bolt, I just imagine
I know.
my character like.
You need a different name. I understand.
7d4 plus 7.
Yeah, 7d4 plus 7.
It's not horrible.
No.
It's at
In
least
fact, we're going to go. We'll just
14.
roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 7. 27 damage just straight into the Illithid.
Nice.
And then, as a bonus action, can she do anything interesting? Oh, dang it, it's the wrong side.
Okay, I goes into
I don't think she can.
Send it back.
Send it back.
A bear repeat.
Okay. And then it is. I have Aramis at the bottom here still. Every time I'm like, Aramis, wait, no.
Aramis, where are you?
Bolt, it is actually your turn. And I will have you roll 2 instances of Constitution saving throws. I see what's coming. So roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
18.
18 is good. And then roll me one more, please.
24.
24 is good as well. Their maddening forms are nothing to you as your lightning coils extend from your shoulders.
Somewhere Aramis is playing Thunderstruck.
Yep.
Charge up and the lightning just
For
kind
no
of
reason.
travels
Like
down my arm.
he's been like racing down the tunnel as he's heard about you. All of a sudden he stops and he goes, no, 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 no.
There's like some farmer and just goes boom, boom on a barrel.
We don't know why.
But yes, I'm going to lightning bolt these guys.
Okay.
So it hits all 3 of those. They need to roll
Good old-fashioned fish fry.
Dex save.
Dex
16.
16, and this we're going to start with the closest one to you, which is the Shambler. Does not make it save.
Nice.
The Cultist does not make it save, and then
Come on.
and then the Orthid, which has magic resistance. What was the save?
16. Dex.
Does not make his save.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
You're fine.
this is given everything I got, so this is technically an unarmed strike. So it was 8d6.
Okay. 86. I will tell you, cultist number 5, right? The one down there. He's gone.
So that's 27 damage.
Okay. Nice. Which is as much as a 7th level magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they take 27 lightning damage on that. And then I'm going to, as a no action, invoke the fire rune on the Illithid.
Ooh, okay.
And
So it has to make a...
try to trap them.
What is the saving throw on that? Is this a magical effect? I think it's a magical effect.
Oh, sorry, I have to hit with a weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's a weapon attack.
Okay.
No, cool. I won't do that.
Alrighty.
So that was my action. I'm gonna move right here next to Alomah.
Okay.
And I don't have any bonus stuff I can do otherwise. So yeah. I guess I'll do second wind as a bonus.
Okay.
Might as well. So 1d10 plus 4 HP. 7 HP.
Okay, then it is Ilthrogrex's turn. And he is going to...
When you pulled that one off the ledge, I was like, yes. If they survive, they're getting laser beam. They're getting
He is going to move 30 feet towards you,
Okay.
towards Alomah.
Oh, he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. He does make his save.
Okay, so it's 14 damage.
14 damage.
Is number 1 still on the turn
Yeah.
order?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
And then he is going to, basically, as he approaches, he's going to get within 5 feet. He's not going, he's not going to go up to melee range yet. He is going to kind of move his head forward. No, he does have to get into melee range in order to not hit his shamblers. And then this kind of wave of psychic energy is going to hit in a 60-foot cone from him. So Alomah and Bolt need to roll an intelligence saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
That's at 18.
18 is a success, and a 20 is also a success.
I was like, it better be.
Yeah, 20 is not, 18 is.
Sorry, it's golf rules.
Yeah. You went over. Sorry, bust.
Okay.
Price is Right rules.
Well, interestingly enough, there is no half damage on this, so you two just managed to resist through the protection of good and evil and Lunara's grace, resist this spell being
And just being really smart.
mind blast. As it were.
I is smart.
And then it is Victor's turn.
Okay. So, still seeing the stuff here. She is hanging over a vat.
Correct. Yep.
And it is like one chain, both arms?
She has
two
both
chains.
arms like that. Yep.
Okay. Can I free action another button before I
Sure.
do something else? Okay,
Just a random button.
Random button.
Roll
Random.
me a d20.
12.
12. So you hear a clunk somewhere else, but nothing happens in here.
I hope I didn't kill those people in the other room. But I will throw.
The room just.
Yeah. That's the button that crushes the pods.
It's not slow. It just goes.
It flushes the pods.
Flushes the pods. Yes.
I'll go ahead and throw a dagger at this guy.
Okay.
That's out of the box. Even though it was a natural 20.
Yes.
11, but it was out of the box. So.
Darn it.
If I do one out of the box, I gotta do all of that box. Come on. Okay, so this is going to be with Blackthorn. It's going to be 21 to hit.
And this is number 6.
Yep, that is number 6.
21 will hit.
I'll forego my movement to do the steady aim so that I can get the advantage on the roll.
Oh, okay.
So that's 11.
Go ahead and roll the other to see if it hits a 20, if you want.
Yeah. 13. So
13.
no, it's still.
Okay.
But I will get sneak attack on this as well. So that's 11 damage plus 25.
11
and
plus
I will
25.
use my piercer on one of those. So that's a 3 additional. So 28.
28. Still.
Actually, it's not the kind of person. You probably didn't need it.
He is still alive.
Oh,
Okay, it didn't
you
need
broke
it.
the piercer curse.
Yes. Okay.
Congratulations. You broke the
Thank
piercer
you.
curse.
Thank you. Let's see, bonus actions there. So
I'd give you an epic die, but it would only roll one.
right. I'll switch places with it.
Okay.
With my bonus action, do another attack with the blade. That's a 17 plus my 10, so that's gonna be 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
This is with mist. It's 1d4 plus 7. It's a 1, so that's just 8 damage. 8 additional damage.
Okay.
That's it.
That's a nasty way to get around your can't move restriction.
Yep.
Is teleporting.
Your move speed is 0, is all it says.
Yep, I didn't move.
Okay.
But I did move.
Yeah, so you throw the dagger out, it slices along his cheek, and then you appear again and you slam it, like you basically catch it in midair and slam it into his shoulder blade.
Another popular way is to just get a mount.
Oh, yeah.
Because the mount can move. You're not using your own movement.
You
That's
can aim.
that's one of those like
Mongolian archers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mongols? I like it.
Sorry,
Jinx.
like synchronization actually is always an epic die. Usually it only happens for Scon die, but
Already.
yeah. Then it is that cultist's turn, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm excluded from the epic die. we have a there's a wormhole between.
No. Tell me now, which button should I not push?
He's going to slice at you with a scythe for
Okay.
24 damage, or for
He has
24
like a
to hit.
full-on scythe.
Hits.
20. Yeah, like it's like a not a scythe, it's like a sickle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Hits.
Shaped like a moon.
Shaped like
Alomah
a-
should be using one of those.
So that is 9 slashing.
Okay.
And 10. Oh, I need to roll. Oh, no, wait, that's. No, that's still okay. 13 necrotic cold damage.
So, question.
Yes.
If I do my evasion,
It's on all of it.
it's on all of it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get the total.
So
The first one was how
Not-
much?
not
Because I already
evasion.
put it in there.
10 plus. Sorry, 9. 9 slashing damage and 13, so 22 total damage.
22,
you
so I'll
only
have
take
it.
11.
So I'll
Yeah.
take 11. Got it. Perfect. Still alive.
You. Barely.
Skating on the edge. We're maximizing our healing
That's
potential.
right. No, that's good. I like how efficient you're being.
Okay, and then he, as he like slices across that kind of void energy, heals a little bit of his wounds as well.
You must teach me.
Shambler Shirts. Sorry, we're calling him Shirts.
It's gonna make a wisdom save.
He does not make a save. What is the damage, please?
29.
He dies. Your ancestors pull him back and rip him apart silently.
Just stars like erupt from within.
Yeah.
And like they're coming out of his mouth.
Mouth
Perfect.
agape with the silent scream.
The acolytes, the last remaining 2,
We don't get paid
Acolytes.
enough for this, and they run away.
they are actually just going to fire off at Alomah. but they do not hit.
Okay.
Then it is Skins, who does not make his save.
Yay,
What was
29.
it? 29? He is still alive, though.
Okay.
And he is going to try and attack you twice.
Okay.
There. That's a 25 to hit.
It's
Okay.
on this second attack. I'm going to impose disadvantage with a flare. Oh wait, no, never mind. He can't see.
Okay, 26 slashing damage on the first attack.
Ouch. Let me make my.
I'll use my reaction. I think I have a reaction to
You
intercept it.
Okay,
Oh.
so no damage.
It was 26.
Yep, so you take 13 force.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the second attack was only a 16 to hit.
Nice.
So that one does not hit as well.
Okay.
And then it is your turn,
All right.
sir.
Get him. Get him.
Where? Actually, they wouldn't know. Never mind. I was gonna ask him about the book. I don't really care about that. What are you doing with Madame Talvain? Is this about Lunera? And I'm going to throw out another moon ball.
Okay.
This time at the 5th level, because that's like one of the only spell slots that I have left.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so that's gonna be here, so it should hit the
Everything.
cultists and those two.
Okay, perfect.
So
I'll just
that
roll the
is
cultists really quick here.
10d6 damage. Dex
Cultists.
save of 19.
Dex save of 19. Cultists do not make their save. The Illithid. You said a dex save.
Of 19.
Does not make his save.
Nice.
And the Shambler.
That wasn't a great roll.
The Shambler.
Okay.
The Shambler does make it save.
So it's 35 damage.
The Shambler still dies. Yes. 35.
Just moon fire. Just like, it's like pulling them apart.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that clears up. Everybody in the room is gone except for
Illithid.
Ilfred.
And the cultist.
Yeah,
And that
yep.
one lone cultist.
Ilfred Grex, and
We're both
he.
over there just like
I,
snapping.
with my bonus action,
Okay.
I'm just going to do a starry form attack on Ilfred Grex, but with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Sure, you don't want to move away first. You want to just try to cheeky move away?
Well, but he hasn't used his reaction.
Yeah.
We're gonna maximize the damage.
And your brains look really tasty. Okay.
That's true. That's true. So you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
You don't have to.
Because I still have my reaction.
Okay.
So I am going to.
Oh yeah, because he's not immune to being blinded.
Yeah, I'm going to give him disadvantage and
Okay.
move away. Sorry, I'm just trying to mark it off my sheet here.
So that is only a 21 to hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. So
Basically,
now
yeah,
it's 10,
his
15,
like
20.
tentacles reach out
Okay.
for you as the fireball is clearing, or the lunar bolt or lunar ball is clearing, and you just definitely kind of move out of the way, flare him, and he jerks his head back, which causes tentacles to snap on air.
So is he
Okay.
blind?
He is not blind; it's just
He's just had
disadvantage
disadvantage on that attack. And then I'm going to make the bonus action, and that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Okay. So it will do. Sorry. So 15 damage,
15 damage.
and
Wow.
then I'm gonna crush your feet, move him
Pull
5
him?
feet
Okay.
towards me, which will cause him to take.
He won't make his save. What was the total damage again?
It's a new round, so it is this round. Come on, lots of 8s. There's 1 8. 32. So
Okay.
16.
That is enough to kill him.
Nice.
Would you like to describe it?
Yeah, so again, like I'm gonna blind him and then step back and just shoot out like this like mini comet kind of goes and hits him,
Okay.
and then like kind of pulls him towards me, and yeah, all of the like those starry ancestors just kind of dogpile on him, and think of like
Just like
Patrick Swayze, not Patrick Swayze, the bad guy in Ghost,
Yeah.
where like
They
all
just
the
drag
like
him to-
yeah, they just like
yeah.
drag him off into like the abyss.
Perfect. Okay, and that is your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Madame Talvain is going to go, and she's going to, she's just going to cast another high-powered magic missile at the last remaining cultist. and deal.
Listen, cultist. Make eye contact with me for... Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, and
Make eye contact with me.
6
while
bolts are
fighting.
going to slam into his back and just knock him forward, just smoke coming out of it.
Thank you, Madame Delvain.
Thank you. Your timely arrival prevented... And she looks down. That. And then she is going to... you watch as her form kind of shifts and morphs, and she transforms into a dove and flutters down right next to Alomah before changing back.
Victor's gonna sit down, huffing and puffing at the top of the stairs, and just like take a breather because I got 2 hit points.
I thank you so much.
Victor, do you have any healing potions?
No.
Somewhere.
Well, actually, I kind of want to save
This is my essential, like, you know when your parents, like, hey, did you
Don't
pee
forget to
before you
wear-
leave the house? This is my, like,
Yeah.
did you bring your healing potions?
Bring
Did
a
you pack your
jacket.
healing
I told you to
potions?
bring a jacket. Dad, I'm cold. I told you to bring a jacket.
No, save them. And I'm gonna cast whatever it's called, Aura of Vitality again.
I thought you were gonna archer for me and finish me off.
Aura of vitality.
Victor, you really ought to do something to take better care of yourself.
I do. I take care of my friends, and they take care of me.
Master Bolt, may I have one of those healing potions?
Oh, of course.
Unless you wish to...
No, yeah, I was gonna divvy this up. So it's a total of... Come on, dice. This one's cocked.
Buffering.
Yep.
67 total. So I'll give, I don't know. You probably need some too, huh?
Just bump me over town.
I'm actually not too bad.
Okay, so I'll give you 40.
Okay.
And I'll give 27 to Madame Talvain.
Okay. And she kind of breathes a little bit easier, and she goes, thank you.
Much better, thank you.
They really worked me over, unfortunately.
What?
Would you still like a potion?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
So I'll give her a regular healing
Okay,
potion.
and she'll drink the whole thing.
What happened? Why were they after you? Were they after the book?
Yes, they were after the book, but it is safe. So long as I have the object. Did you find a mithril chest in my...
We did,
As a
but
matter of
Wynn was pretty greedy and took it from me.
Wynn, who is now
Shoved into the
shoved
abyss.
elsewhere.
It
Oh, dear.
looks
What was the
very-
object? Do we know?
It was
Oh, just the chest.
Yeah,
Itself.
the object is the link that I have with a personal space of protection, basically, a pocket dimension of sorts.
Do you
It
have
is where I
any-
hid the chest right before they took me. Or not chest, the book.
It was one of these creatures that shoved her in,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
astral moon people.
Should I bring one of them back and see if they can get us to open a portal? If they could, not get us, if they could open a portal. Do you know how we might recover her? I could bring one of these creatures back and we could force them to open a portal for us.
Where does this portal go? Will we be able to breathe there?
If you can bring them back, I can try to.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess the question is,
Since we're all in here.
if I heal them, it hasn't been a minute, are they bleeding out? Or do I need to actually, revivify?
You will need to revivify.
Okay.
That is how, unfortunately, monsters are
Okay.
wait.
By the way, I'm drinking enough healing potions to get me almost maximum.
Okay.
I'll pop out a potion of healing after rummaging for a few minutes, finding it at the bottom of my bag of holding.
Crap, I only have 1/5 of this. I don't want to do this. Right. Everyone, be ready.
What are you doing? You doing?
I'm gonna bring back one of the either
Are you
shirt
gonna revivify?
shirt or skin
Yeah.
to try and get them to open a portal for us so we can try and get Wynn.
Hang on for just a second here.
There's a time limit of 1 minute, so I don't
So
have...
this is out of game.
Don't worry, that's not. Yeah, that it won't be taking away if you have something that you would like to add to this.
Yes, I think I do.
15 more.
What does calm emotions do? Let's go check that real quick.
Okay, I'm at 70 hit points. I use 2 hit potions of healing. Just for the record.
It's a humanoid. Okay, I want to do hypnotic pattern. Set that up and get it ready
Okay.
so that as soon as it's back up and running, I can try to charm it.
Charm it. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna revivify the one that shunted her. So
Okay.
skins, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
skins.
so I'll basically start like casting the pattern over where they're laying.
And we won't have you describe the cool Revivify spell because it's on a monster and it's just wasted anyway.
Yeah.
And actually, so it's going to get disadvantage on this because as you do, Madame Talvain is also going to start casting some lights as well. Not a hypnotic pattern, but she's going to emulate your magic with dancing lights in order to enhance it.
Okay,
basically.
cool.
So it returns to life with 1 hit point.
Okay, so it comes back to life, and what is the saving throw that it needs?
Wisdom of 16.
Wisdom of 16 with disadvantage because of...
On a failed save, they become charmed. And if it's still within the time limit for protection from good and evil, if that helps at all.
It is not the 23, that was the high one. Instead, it is a 12. It is charmed by you. So it like rears up and looks like it's ready to do something, and all of a sudden it just kind of starts swaying. Even though like it has no eyes, it definitely, like the hypnotic pattern manages to break through whatever sort of sight it uses. What would you like it to do?
Did you bring the one that sent when
Yeah. So the skins.
open a portal to where you sent the, and I'll say the, what is one called?
Magen.
The Magen.
And it will just reach a hand out very like lazily, almost like it's still trying to fight, and then it will scrape down, and you can see like it rips that portal open, and you can see Wynn on the ground on the other end, unconscious or just...
Do I still feel it calling to me?
Yes, you do.
I'll actually move towards the portal and
Okay.
try and like grab her and like bring her
So
out.
you're just going to grab her and
The
try and
landscape
pull
that we're
through?
seeing, what does it look like?
It looks gray,
Gray.
a little bit rocky.
Any
Yeah.
sky?
No,
No sky, just darkness.
just darkness.
Actually, you know what? I think I would walk up close to the portal and then be like, oh, I hate to do this, but, and I'll thorn whip and like try and pull her through.
Okay. Yeah, give me that sweet attack.
So
roll.
she's prone, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So that's a natural 20.
Okay.
Plus whatever.
Yeah, you manage to expertly wrap it around. As it hits through the portal, the weight of it almost shifts, like kind of like a little upward and seems to slow down. And then there's this kind of like ring of white light that surrounds the chain whip or not the chain, the thorn whip, and kind of molds it and kind of smooths out the thorn so that you would just wrap around it and pull her through and catch her. Cool. Or them. They're back.
They're back. We gotta keep trying.
The dinosaur movie.
Yeah, exactly. And then the portal closes. And
My holographic projector eyes.
At that point, then I'd
It's
want to cast mending
okay,
and try to...
perfect.
Yeah, I can do mending as well. I'll help.
And Madame Talvain is...
thing?
Yeah, and like it kind of like as the hypnotic pattern ends, the creature looks like it's getting out of it, and then Victor just slices right through. Okay. Madame Talvain comes over
Take like
and
300
kneels next to
diamonds,
Wynn,
300
and
gold of diamonds.
she goes, "Thank you for coming after me. I'm sorry that we almost lost you." And Wynn is like, "I would do anything for you, Madame Talvain, and I would die 1,000 deaths if it means you could live." And she chuckles and I'm sorry that I have to do this. And she actually is going to pull up Wynn's shirt and reach into the kind of tealish, clayish, almost plastic-like substance, and then pull out the mithril chest. And she's going to use it to cast her...
Well, before you do anything, there are some survivors that we need to basically rescue.
I'm just retrieving the book.
Okay. Before we leave.
There's more buttons I haven't pushed yet.
Please stop pushing the buttons.
I pushed one. Oh, I should probably tell you. I heard the clicking sound somewhere else. I don't know what happened. So if anyone died, it was not my fault.
I'm sure it was.
Should not have had the button to kill everyone in that room.
So she is... Madame Talvain's going to speak a command word, and an identical chest to the one in her hand, but larger and actually a chest not made out of mithril, hits the ground, and she's going to unlatch it and open it up, and she's going to pull out the second book of Adela's Tales and hand it over to you. And she goes, I am so sorry that I caused you such distress.
It wasn't your fault, but thank you.
And I'll take it and put it in my bag of holding.
But you never finished transcribing it.
Admittedly, I'm a little leery of letting it out of my sight again, but perhaps if I'm
Why
with you...
Why don't you invite her over to the tower and transcribe that?
Working from our tower.
That would be fine. Thank you for your assistance with Wynn as well. I do appreciate it.
Of course. Now, something interesting. We did battle with and then later freed a water spirit genie. Dang it, what are they called?
A Marid.
And for freeing him, he agreed to give us a boon. I asked for information on the other books, and he gave me something, a lead. One, we believe the first copy might be in Big Town, at the market there. He said it was in a tent city.
I mean, those books are all over the place. Big Town would be a good place to acquire one.
But the third seems to be perhaps in a dragon hoard somewhere. We
Really?
thought...
There's a third copy still out there.
He said it was the only one that he could see.
Well, that would be rare indeed.
Sounds like it might be on Arconus. Unless there's a dragon hoard perhaps here in an area that we don't know.
I mean, there are no dragons in an area, no matter how many children's books might say there are. Bolt is definitely giving the side-eye look. But I think that this discussion probably could be served for a better time.
Of course. Why don't we see to those captives?
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a place called Faerun? As they're like,
Yeah.
Walking towards.
She actually is going to, you see like kind of a golden glow come over her eyes, and she's going to lift Wynn up and carry her out with telekinesis. So as you guys exit the room on your way back to go get the other survivors, basically, of this crazy nautiloid.
How long, just out of curiosity, would it take to get from this room back up to the room?
A couple minutes.
Okay.
It's not too
Because I was going to say, like, I can put my helm of teleportation on, and
Yeah.
but that takes an hour to attune to it.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be a bad idea to start it now.
Yeah,
That
I
would
will.
be-
I'll
that-
swap.
That would probably be faster, and you wouldn't have to worry about people running out of
Crossing.
oxygen,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I'm out of spell slots, so no polymorph.
Yep.
No problem.
I mean, we could take a long rest.
So I'll take my brooch off and replace it with the helm.
Okay, perfect. And as you are gathering everybody up to head back to the tower, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Well done, everyone. Wonderful tonight. Inspiration all around. I'm going to grant an epic die as an extra reward.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good game. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight. I know I'm like very tired for some reason.
Yeah.
But we made it, and we are one step closer to finding out exactly where the hell Lunera is. Let's get there already. Come on. But if you want to find out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can be notified every time a new episode comes out. And don't forget to join our Discord. See us on Twitch and YouTube on Fridays for our streams that we like to do. 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And there's a little merch store down there in the description, along with a bunch of other cool information like everybody's class levels, a World Anvil site for Aneria, not updated to include the Shattered Realms yet because I am terrible, but we'll see if that ever gets updated. But until next time, good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Oh, that was fun.
Whew, alrighty.
That's the first time I get to fight an elephant.
Yeah.
No, second time actually, because we fought one.
You fought a
In the
freshly
sewer.
hatched.
Yeah,
elephant. It
freshly
wasn't
hatched.
full.
Baby
Yes.
elephant.
Then we don't count that one.
Creative work with Wynn, by the way.
Yeah.
Toddler.
Definitely
Freshly
forgot
hatched.
that she had the
Toddler.
mithril chest with her. So it's the Leomund's secret chest. Is the spell. Yeah, the secret chest spell. Like it requires the chest in order to summon it again. So
Like, oh no!
that was definitely not something that I thought about when I pushed her through the portal.
Well, and I was a little nervous at first with Revivify. I'm like, oh, this isn't like a humanoid or anything, is it? It's just a creature.
Yeah.
So I'm like,